We are so back.
Hello and welcome in, friends of the Twitch chat. It me. Welcome back. Good to see you. Hope you're doing good. Hope you have had a good week. So sorry that it's been like 7 days since I went live, but here we are. We're taking it one day at a time. We're doing our best. Okay, we're doing our best, and we're here and we're streaming today. So that's what matters. All right. Um, what was I gonna say off that? I feel like I don't know. Anyway, it's fine. It's fine. We're vibing. We're doing our best. Hope everyone's been good. I've been doing okay. I'm taking it one day at a time. Just hanging out. I haven't left my room really for the most part. Just figuring it out as we go. But I felt kind of up to streaming today, so give it a go. We'll see how it goes. And I just started drinking my caffeine for the day, so I'm feeling pretty wired at the moment. Not gonna lie. Holy. You were gonna say Norm on first, surely. Oh yeah, I didn't track who was first, but it was Norm. Norm was first today. Can confirm. I'm slacking just a little bit. I got a daylight lamp. I just set it up before stream today. It was recommended courtesy of Junie Love, but I got one of those like daylight, really bright like type things. And I got it set up on my desk. So I got that cranked right now. Even though it's like bright outside, it's like overcast and stuff, so we'll see. I think it'll be mostly helpful in the evening. No drip reset today. Oh, I did reset the drip today. I did reset the drip today. It's been a week. I did reset the drip. But yeah, I got the daylight lamp going, so we'll see all the good that does. Hopefully very worthwhile. Been nice so far to have. But yeah, in the evening when the sun sets at like 4 p.m., it'll be nice to have daylight simulated. At our latitude, it don't matter how bright the sun is. I mean, honestly, holy dude. Anyway, thank you, Birdie. Hello everyone, welcome back. That's right, hello everyone and welcome back. Speaking of, hello everyone and welcome back. Reminder, we just opened our TwitchCon goal, okay? That big dono goal on screen, that's to make it to TwitchCon EU. All right, there's a little group getting together of creators who are trying to figure out like lodging for it to make it cheaper for everyone, and I'm a part of that group, so I have a good opportunity to make it, but I would need to cover all of my expenses through like a stream goal because I have like no money left. So anyway, dono goal on screen, that's going to be ongoing for the foreseeable future. That dono goal is going to be there for like months moving forward, just to let you know. And we're going to try to make it to TwitchCon EU in 2026 in springtime or early summer, whenever they end up planning it. I'm going to try to make it to... They have it in like Rotterdam, right? Rotterdam in the Netherlands, I think, is where they have it. Anyway, I'm going to try and make it there. Hopefully it all goes good because I know there's a lot of you guys out that way, and it would be an awesome opportunity. So that's our dono goal. That's what we got going on in the meanwhile. And other than that, we, of course, have marbles that we want to get to. So ! Play to join on in because we have a VIP badge to giveth away. Get yourselves in here, chat. Get yourselves in here. We're Mars lining today. We are Mars lining today, I tell you what. Jump on in. Jump on in. Streamer needs your money to go global, Chad. I come to you ready to extort. That's right. Excuse me. That's right. Ready to go global today. Not today. Ready to go global. Closer. Hey, realistically, it doesn't entirely hinge on hitting the goal. Like, it's not like black and white, hit the goal or don't hit the goal. But the more of the goal we fill, the more likely it is. View it as like a percentage scale. So like if we hit 1,000 out of 2,000, we're at like a 50% chance, if that makes sense. If we hit like 1,500, we're at like a 75% chance of making it. Just view it like that. It's like a linear scale. The closer we get to filling it, the closer the percentage that I'll be able to go. And if we hit it all the way, then I'm 100% going. So you can view the goal that way. I think that's a good way to look at it. So like right now, I don't know what that comes out to. It's like, I don't know, what, 5%, 10%? I don't know what that's at right now, but not very high. We should probably pin a message saying that there is a drip reset. Junie Love's on it. Junie Love pinned the message that says we should probably pin a message saying that there is a drip reset. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it turns out I told you guys I wouldn't reset the drip last time. And it's been a week, so I forgot. So anyway, here we are. It's okay. It's fine. Surely, no 100%ers miss out, and then we're good. We're good. The 100%ers are the only ones that matter anyway, right, chat? Clueless? Classic. Okay, chat, drop your ! Please. Get them in here. Make it happen. VIP badge to the winner. Defending the VIP badge today would be Bambi Geek if we see Bambi Geek show up in time for the start here. But we'll see how it goes. Chat, I'm convinced it's Saturday. It doesn't feel like Friday. I'm going to be so real. I woke up today thinking it was Saturday. I was setting up stream thinking it was Saturday. I was like planning out the F1 weekend to watch everything like it was Saturday. And it's only Friday. I don't get it. I don't understand. But anyway, regardless, here we are. Yesterday was Sunday to me. Okay. Hey, that's... You know what? Okay. That's fair. TwitchCon EU there. Give streamer your money. Thank you, Lycan. Actually, I kind of want that to be the pinned message, I'm not going to lie. That's pretty iconic. TwitchCon EU there. I like it. That's good. Give streamer your money. There it is. Beautiful. Thank you, Norm. It's fine. It feels like Schmathermidae. All of them at once. Schmathermidae. Schmathermidae. What is... Okay, so the S is Saturday, I'm guessing. What is the CH? What is the CH? M for, I guess, Monday. There's no MA. A third? I guess that's like Thursday. I'm not getting a Wednesday in there. Unless it's day. Unless the day comes from Wednesday. But I'm also not getting a Friday. Anyway, I respect it. I respect it. I thought it was Wednesdays to start of May. Oh, no. You're thinking too hard about it. That's okay. I do that about everything. Yep, W. Mama Pie also thought today was Saturday for several hours. Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one who's got Saturday on the mind for some reason. I don't know, man. I just know it's a thing. Anyway, Tuesday, in it? That's true. It could, yeah. That's fair. That's fair. Real for that one. Chat, what have you guys been up to over the last 7 or 8 days? Last time I was live was the 13th. That was Thursday of last week. Okay, so it's been 8 days. What have you guys been up to for the past 8 days? Anything notable? Blue Tora Divided comeback is making good headway. The D&D campaign has still been in the works, even when I'm not live. I've been working towards it. That's one of the few things I've had the willpower to work on lately through my my little depression pit. But we're making time on that. I'm having fun doing that, planning that with the players, and I'm excited for you guys to find out who the new players are. It's a secret, and you won't know until. But the new players, I think you'll have a lot of fun with our new players, and you'll enjoy who they are, and it'll be a great time. I'm excited for you to find out when the time comes. I got a sleep study done, says Love, but might lose my insurance before I get the results. Life. Yeah, I know we DM'd about that. That was... Frick, man. It's not Wednesday, so I won't say my thoughts as Dark Fairy. Understandable, carry on. Understandable, carry on. Yep, hey. Whatever the wavelength is, I'm with you. You already know that. My mom's birthday was yesterday, says Arteme. We had my siblings, ate ice cream, and forced one of my brothers into physical labor as a birthday gift for our mom. Incredible. Incredible. What a motherly birthday request, honestly. Honestly, classic. We've been home to SCH and SCH. Oh, is SCH like school abbreviated? Is that a thing? Are people abbreviating school to SCH now? Is that a thing? Working, but I am getting my first car on Sunday. Oh my god, let's go! Big time. There's nothing like getting a car for the first time and the freedom that it allows. For me, it was different because I'm into cars, and so like I had extra layers because I really love driving and everything. But like, even if you're not into cars, just like the freedom of movement, it's pretty nice. Especially now that I'm in a position where I had a car for like 7-8 years. I've been driving for, oh my god, I'm old. I've been driving for like 10 years, and I finally don't have a car now. And so like having gotten used to that for so long and taking it for granted, and now I don't, so I have to rely on people to get anywhere. It's like, whoa. It's a nice freedom. It's a nice little freedom there. I love the car emote. Yeah, I always have to hover over it to make sure that I'm understand that it is car, like I think it is, but you know. Do miss having my own car. I haven't had one since the pandemic though. Yeah, totally fair. Yeah, this I mean, if I were a responsible adult, I wouldn't do the TwitchCon EU goal, and instead I would be saving for a car to have again for myself, because realistically that's what I should do. But I'm not a responsible adult, and I am going to weigh TwitchCon EU over saving for a car. So it's okay. You'll understand, chat, right? Because you're the ones who might be able to meet up with me at TwitchCon EU, right? Surely? It's fine. You will encourage me. You will enable me. So it's good. I can... Listen. You got my back. I'm not into being on a... I'm not into being on a bus. Acrylic room. That's fair. That's fair. Luckily, I do have my grandparents who have a couple cars to drive me around, chauffeur me around. It's not a situation where I can borrow them. It's not that kind of a household, but if I need to get anywhere, they'll drive me. My grandma primarily. She has no problem driving me places, or my brother. And then there's Cobalt. Now that I live back here, Cobalt's around. He's moved out nowadays, but you know, whenever he's not busy, he'd probably go places with me if I asked. I told my brother I was in 5th grade a decade ago, and he had a crisis. Oh my god. When you live in a household with at least one car, other things take priority. That's fair. That's totally fair, yeah. It's not a carless household. There is that. There is that. So, I guess I don't need to super be in a rush, you know? Also, I finally have a real-life friend again for the first time in like 7 years. I am friends with somebody IRL who I know IRL, and it just so happens to be Echo Microwave, but like, you know, I hang out with Echo at some point. Echo's got a car, so that works. Anyway, chat. We are dilly-dallying. We are dilly-dallying. I'm gonna need an exclamation mark play to join in, okay? I'm gonna need an exclamation mark play. We gotta get this VIP giveaway. Alright, we're dilly-dallying just a little. We'll keep dilly-dallying. That's what we do. Okay? The acrylic stream is all about dilly-dallying. We're dilly-dalliers, okay? But listen, we need to get this marble race going. I'm gonna take a sip of my drink now. Delicious. Delicious. Okay. Who are you and what have you done with acrylic, honestly? What was that accent? I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. We've temporarily become a carless home, and it's been brutal, says Sloppy. Yeah, it's like, it's crazy. You don't realize, like, just how useful it is until you lose the option, and it's like, whoa, I took that for granted. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Anyway, I don't know. Listen, I'm a little wired right now, Junie Love. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be so honest. I have used some of the, I'm gonna be honest. I have let the snap money that I get, enable me to get canned energy drinks again. Because I felt like it, I felt like it would be nice, and so I did, and those things hit real hard. Anyway, a good dilly-dally is nice sometimes. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Okay, chat. Final call. Exclamation mark play. Final call. Final chance. Final call. We're gonna get this going. We're gonna get this going. 10 seconds on the board. Let's make it happen. Onward, downward, forward, outward. Any of the words, and we'll make it happen. 15 marble, stream record. Don't worry about it. Can't beat it. It was an old iteration. Down we drop, on we roll. Who's it gonna be? Who gets the VIP badge today? Voided is gonna lead us out. The gate swinging. Look at that brand new marble. This is like, what, 17? Is this the play 17 one? I forget the name of it. But this is our newest marble, our newest squish right there. Voided's rocking. Nice color. I like it. Lycans in second, Dark Fairy, Beanie, Streamer, Chocobo Knight, and the rest. Everyone in a big kerfuffle. Arden May at the moment, though. Gotta bring up the rear of the field. Got some work to do. Into the first minefield we roll. We'll see if we lose any marbles here. First opportunity to fall off of the map. And last one until the end of the map. For the most part. Gonna be a nice little roll around town right here as we approach Mars. We're gonna find out just who's got that Mars line figured out. Drop some Mars lines in chat. Channel your best Mars lines. Peaches is going to lead us in, but Peaches don't got no Mars line. Lycan don't either. Here comes Voided, though. Voided from third to second to first. A little collision. Voided holds on, though. That's a good Mars line right there. I'm not seeing any other Mars liners at the moment other than Voided. Chocobo Knight further back. Got a Mars line figured out. Chocobo Knight now going to slice and dice through the field from the back to the middle to, what is that, 4th position, 5th position at the moment. Into the top 5 goes Chocobo Knight with that run right there. Impressive stuff, my friend. You are now in the top 5. Voided, though, running away with it. Voided does not want to see any sloppy Become by catching up for the record again business. Voided is 1 win ahead for first place all time. Wants to make it 2 again. Lycan up here wants to creep into the picture. Lycan is looking to crack into the top 5 officially. Lycan's at 22 wins, tied for 5th. with LDK. A 23rd would solidify 5th. Peach is up there, one of our newer winners, looking to climb the ranks, I should say. Got a lot of wins to make up for here. Does Peaches, but very possible. Peach is gonna get caught right there just a little bit though. Gatekeeper gonna make it on down. Couple other marbles getting caught. Dark Fairy Chocobo Knight, a little too far on that one. Everyone else looks to be going pretty good so far. Slight hiccup for Junie Love. Missy's gonna get caught real bad. That's gonna drop Missy back to last place. Up front, it's Voided though. Lycan in second place, catching up. Gatekeeper, can't count out Gatekeeper. Member of the Founder Squad and the VIP Squad. Looking to go up there and spoil the party. Peaches, Shrimmer, Sunny now into the equation. So we make our way around Saturn. Chat, I've been playing so much No Man's Sky that I... I just, like, I realized we're in space and I just, like, went into the I'm playing No Man's Sky brain zone for a second there. Anyway, Gatekeeper up to the lead, but not for long because look at this run by Lycan, who now is in the lead. Gatekeeper in second, Voided in third. As we make our way down the final stretch, it's time to find out who makes it and who does not. Who's going to fall off and who's going to get to the line. LDK is our first one to bite the dust. A little further back, Lycan leads the way, going to avoid these obstacles. Gatekeeper is also... Sunny's going to fall off of the map. Arden May falls off. Top 3 still good to go as we make our way into the little minefield we got going on right here. And oh, big launch as Junie Love goes off of the map. Gatekeeper is gonna survive. Misty Harvest off of the map. Gatekeeper into first place with that surviving launch, but here comes Lycan going for the race win and to the line. Gatekeeper gets caught. It goes to Lycan. Unbelievable in the closing seconds. Lycan was going to win the VIP badge regardless because Gatekeeper couldn't win it, but, you know, for the race, it's still exciting. Lycan is going to get it done. Congratulations, my friend, on your victory. Lycan now officially cracks into the top 5 all-time with win number 23. Going to jump ahead of LDK and make it P5 on the list. Sunny is the next marble to catch with 24 wins. One more winning to tie Sunny. That's what we're looking at. What an exciting finish. Voided's PFP is a literal voided mirror. That's sick. Is that what it is? What is a voided mirror? I don't know what that means. I don't know what a voided mirror really is at the end of the day. I just thought it was a cool combination of words. You know? I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just a mirror, but with a void in it. Okay, all right. So it is about what I expected. The way you said it made me think it was like an actual like reference to something, an artistic rendering of the right. Okay. I got it. I see. Okay. 92 races. Has Beanie been playing marbles in other chats? Has Beanie been marbling in other Twitch chats? Gasp. Say it ain't so. Say you have not been marbling in other Twitch chats. Don't let it be so. Okay, we don't got a squish in here, unfortunately. Darn. Voided means it has a hole in it, like when Sloppy took first from me. Okay, that's a good one. All right, I respect it. That's a good one. Okay, all right, carry on. Oh, lady. Okay, I'm lagging. Hello? We're good? Hello? Welcome to the library. I gotta get caught up on... I gotta remember what there is to remember. Let's see. I think we were doing lighting. The lighting is nice and consistent. I think we were like placing torches in such a way that there was no like... The only dark spots were like under the staircase, because that makes sense. And then we did like a little brighter under the torches and a little brighter in the middle. And then everywhere else was just like consistent lighting so that we didn't have like a bunch of like light, dark kind of things. So it's like nice and even, as suggested by Beanie. Loved it. Did it all the way through here. I think we did, what, 2 rooms fully and all of the hallways out here. And then we still got to do 2 more rooms, fixing the lighting. And this is just the bottom floor. Though, to be fair, the bottom floor was always going to take the longest. Because when it comes to the other floors, it's really just the outer ring that we got to light up, like the staircases, and we're just doing that over and over. And then we do got to figure out the bookcases, but like, you know, there's no hallway in the middle here. there's this, walkway here. We could figure out something, but there's only 2 of those in the middle, so this is really like the time-consuming one, which we're making pretty good time on. But before we get too far there, let me check the guild spreadsheet because we were very close to being completely done with the backlog of guild rewards. We started doing all of the rewards, even for people who weren't in chat. We were just like deciding what to do for the rewards just so we could clear the queue. And we'll do a little bit more of that to start stream today, and then that'll kind of clear that out a little bit more. We're almost fully caught up. There's no pending rank ups at the moment, which is great. Good stuff, good stuff. So let's see what we can do there. I don't think there was any vibe checks today yet, was there? I don't think. I think we're good. Nothing to note in a book anywhere so far. Raids or any of the sort. I think we're alright. So, I guess before we do anything too crazy, let me go get the guild shulkers, and we'll get ready to do any of the guild stuff that we can. We are going to get to a point where all of the guild rewards that we can do are done, and the rest of them are just expanding Hall of Legends. There's a lot of rank 10s I can't do because their respective hall needs expanded because it's too full. So there is that. That is like a little bit more of a time-consuming thing to do, but something that we'll probably have like a one-off day working on at some point when it's needed. Okay, so let me see. Currently, the first one on the board I gotta double check because I don't remember which of these I had checked before and determined if we could do or not. So I have one for the Hall of Legends down here in the form of, where is it? Down here. In the form of Nani's armor stand. So let's see. I don't think this would be full at all. A Hathos Hall of Legends shouldn't be full. No, not even close. Okay, so let me just make sure. Okay, we did do Nani's armor stand. Okay, so that still needs to be checked off. Let me double check this DM real quick. Let's take a look. Where's my DM with talks? Here it is. Okay, that hasn't been updated, so I need to skip all of the things that are on that list and go to the next thing. Okay, cool deal. Cool deal. We're figuring it out. I send Talks an update every time we do guild stuff, and then on Talks' own time, bless her heart, she updates the spreadsheet. Hasn't updated since the last one, so I need to skip everything for context. Everything that I typed to Talks, so it looks like that was all a Hathos stuff. That's a bunch of a Hathos armor stands and stuff. Okay, so that tells me we should go elsewhere. Let's do Lethio is the obvious one. There's a lot of people in Lethio. There's gonna be like a one-off and a Criff of Alone and stuff like that. So I kind of want to do those first real quick. We gotta do one for Big Spatch in a Criff of Alone in the Seekers. So let's see about right here. See about doing this. This is actually all of this stuff. I gotta do the entire round, unless it just didn't get crossed off because Big Spatch is right here. I remember doing this recently. White Candle did that. Done through Guild 3 rank 10. Okay, it just didn't get crossed off. Okay, so I will make a note of that. Updates. Okay, and then I think that might have been the only one that was here that was still lingering. We gotta check Shium. Though there's a chance we already did that one as well. Okay, I see. Do, 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 do. Double checking, double checking, double checking. Okay. Type this out in a certain way, and then we'll go to Lefio, because it looks like that's where we'll be. Um, do, 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 do. And then got that done. Okay, so let's jump out of here. To Lefio we go. And yeah, this list is actually like pretty tiny. We might even have a number of these already done. I'm just getting confused by what I am seeing on the list. So let me look at this real quick. Okay, there's Art and Maze, rank 10. We can't do that until we expand the hall, so we're waiting on that one. There was some rewards for Cedar. I don't think we did those, so... Okay, that tells me we definitely have some to do in Lefio. That we can do, that we can do. So I guess first and foremost, let me make sure I got the book rank correct, and then we'll go to the guild hall. I'm gonna assume these are already done in the book, but we'll see. We're looking for Cedrus Atlas. On rank 8. Or no, yes, no, yes. Knights Paladin rank 8. Okay. Unless I ended up... Did I end up on one of these? No, okay. So at least got that in the book, and then we'll go do... Through rank 8 in the Knights Paladin. And we're gonna have to improvise for these. Alright, let's check the book, because I don't think Cedar would be in here if the name wasn't in the other book. Nay. Bing, bang, boom. 24th name in there, and now we just gotta do the armor stand and some items. So, let's see what we want to do here. At least for one, we know if it's just the default armor. That one's already decided. Being iron. We get to choose whatever weapon we want. And we're just doing the one for now. So that works out as well. Dude, I will never be mentally prepared for when you place down an anvil and you are hit with the loudest noise you've ever heard in your life. I will, as much as I play Minecraft, as many hours as I might put into this game, I will never be ready for that noise. I'll never be, it will always catch me off guard. Okay, let's put these in here, put those back. Put this right here. Okay, so there's our armor. We gotta do a shield for sure. And we'll keep the bows in there. Why don't we give... Let's do like a... I don't know. Let's do like a gold sword. Why not? Well, let's do a gold sword. Heck yeah. We'll do that. That'll be nice. Okay. Thank you for the easy viewers. Oh my goodness. Easiest viewers you ever seen. A Ray Day classic. You know Rayday's in chat. One of our only easy viewer redeems. Love to see it. Okay, hold on. I need to hack into the mainframe. Don't look. Don't look. Don't look while I do this. Last we checked, this was the username. It gives us a head, so I'm gonna assume that's correct. Okay. We're doing that. Got our items. That's all good. Dig straight. Down. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks for making me do that. Thanks for making me dig straight down. I appreciate it. From Y201. Thanks. Looks. How's it going with me, Harkula? Oh my goodness. How's it going, friend? I hope you're doing good. Good to see ya. Prediction? Oh my god. Thank you. I'm off my game, okay? I'm off my game. I'm off my game. Fallen lava? Yes, no. Alright, chat. 1 minute. Dink donk. Dink donk. Prediction time. Prediction time. I have a sound alert. Hold on. Prediction time. Dink donk. Get in here. Predict. Predict. Right now, channel points. Am I falling in lava? Yes or no? Top of your chat. Top of your chat. You gotta go fast. You gotta go fast. There's only 30 seconds left. You gotta go fast. You gotta get that prediction right now. There's no time. There's no time to wait. You gotta put your channel points in there right now. There's no time. There's no time. Get your predictions in, okay? Get your predictions in. Alright, down we go. Down we go. Don't wait to the last second. It'll cut you off before you think it will. It'll cut you off with like 6 seconds remaining. It's toxic. Alright. Got my eyes. Got my eyes on it. Here we go. Alright, 59:41. Most people saying... Actually, most channel points say yes. Most people say no. Got it. Got it. I always vote yes just on principle. That's fair. I mean, it's gotta work one of these times, right? Just always go red. If you always go red, you'll win one of these days. I think that's how it works. Mineshaft, interesting. Interesting. Is my volume normal? Yes. Okay. I think I just have, on my end, the music a little louder comparatively. It's more about me wanting to happen. I'm manifesting. Okay. We're at Y8. Here's our first shot. Okay. Time for round 2. The second terrain generation. Oh, this could be a decent shot. Lush Cave is a decent chance. Lush Cave's not bad. You got a decent chance with this one. We got a decent chance with this one. Hey, you never know what you're gonna fall into with a Lush Cave. Could be something, could be nothing. Could be a big drop nonetheless. So far, so good. Iron Vein, imagine. Peepo Shake. We're only at -22. We got a long way to go. Could be an ancient city too. I mean, shoot. That'll be the day. The day I fall and set off a shrieker from falling, that'll be the day. Heart attack for everybody. That'll be the day. I don't know if there is actually an ancient city under Lethio. I don't think there is, but imagine. Okay, 42, 43, 44. I've done that, and I did indeed have a heart attack. Understandable, carry on. All right, next chance for lava. Next proper chance. I think we're safe. I think we're safe. Yeah, we're safe. There it is. There it is. Close. Close. Also, 2 other dig straight downs right here. Imagine. Unlucky, chat. Get good. 3 dig straight downs right in between all this lava. Dang. Sorry, chat. Get good. Get good. Is there an ancient city? No. There's not even an ancient city under here. Anyway. Pay up! There it is. Let me get up top first, and then I'll submit it. Good to be wrong. I voted yes, because at first nobody else had. That's understandable. That's fair. I gotta respect it. Somebody's gotta, you know, throw in the contrary opinion. I appreciate that. Okay, put those in there, and then I should have a thing for this. Hold on. Choose outcome. No. No wins. Okay, enter chest. Was it this one? This is my hoopla. Okay. Got that one. How much did you win, chat? How much did you win? How much did you lose? Hit me with it. Let me know. Let me know. Okay, let's put cedar at the table. I feel like filling up the table is always a good call. Always a good one to do. We'll go right here. Okay, we're gonna go ding dong, bing bong. Yep, that's good. Sitting, that's good. 8, 16, 19. And then let's see. There's like a performative speech from Risey, so why don't we go looking at Risey and cheering along. And shield down at the side. I hate the clipping that always happens, but here we are. There we go. Nice. That's pretty evocative. Good stuff. All right. Welcome to the club, Cedar. And with that, we are on to the next one. All right, let me make a note of this. Crossroad Druid, rank 10. Okay, we're waiting on that one. Don't have room. Waiting on Darwin's 10 because we don't have room. Norm, rank 10 we're waiting on because we don't have room. Genie Love, rank 10 we're waiting on because we don't have room. Okay, I think we can do Light Cat stuff. So we'll get ready to do that. And then that's in the Seekers. Let me go check the book real quick just to make sure. Let's go read. Welcome in. How do? Okay, Seekers book. What we got? Light Cat should be rank 10 in the Seekers. All right, let me make sure that that is the case. Sure is. Okay. And then we'll go check the actual guild hall. Is that Blunding? Oh my god. Let's go Blunding. Welcome in. Good to see you, friend. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to my once every 8 days stream or something like that. I don't know. I'm scheduled this for the first time in a very long time, and it's weird. And I've, you know, I don't know when I'm streaming, and I'm just streaming when I stream, and it's a thing. It's very weird. It's very weird to be operating like this because it's been so long since I have. And also, I would be streaming way more if I wasn't going through it right now, but here we are. Welcome to the rare acrylic stream these days. Okay, hold on. We're looking for Light Cat. Not in here yet. Okay. Bing, bang, boom. Good stuff, good stuff. Once in a blue moon streams are the best. I mean, hey, for what it's worth, if I'm not streaming as often, it's rarer to see an acrylic stream, which means there's more reason to show up. You know? Something like that. There is something there. There's a science there. There's a science there. If you don't get an acrylic stream every day, you're like, whoa, there's an acrylic stream. I gotta go to it. You know? I don't know. Just a thought. I don't prefer to operate that way, but you know, look at the positives, I guess. Something like that. I don't know, man. I don't know. Cause like, I don't know. We're at the point right now where it's like, I wasn't live for the past 8 days, but I could equally also feel like going live for the next 8 straight days, or maybe it's like 10 days before I go live. I don't know. I really don't know where we're at right now. I'm just taking it day by day, and sometimes that's just what you need to do, you know? Sometimes that's okay. I've literally, like, over the past 8 days, it's been, like, day of decision on if I'm gonna stream or not. Red, white, black. Okay. And it's this order for the guild fits, and then we do the custom for the hall downstairs, and the custom for Lyticat's gonna be iron armor. Okay. Can do that. Anyway. How is streamer? Not the best. I've, it's, I don't know. It's so weird to say. I don't know. Cause like, you know, certain aspects are great, and then other aspects are not. But I guess it's just like, I don't know. I'm just going through a little depression spiral. IRL. From everything that I've gone through in the past year, and making my way through it. But it's definitely affected like my ability to have the will to stream, the will, and like I could go live, right? But it's not gonna be like a stream. You know what I mean? It's gonna be like I shouldn't be live and people can tell. So that's kind of where I've been at, but I'm figuring it out. We're getting there. But like other things are good, right? Like I'm in a safe place, living with my grandparents again. Like, you know, I have a place to fall with my grandparents. I don't have to worry about paying like rent. I don't have, you know, like there's a lot of good. But there's also the more tough stuff I'm dealing with. So it's just a little combination of things. Okay, 2 red candles, 2 glow patterns. And that should be all of Lyticat's stuff. And anywhere in here will have to do. Okay, good deal. We'll figure out a place. I'm more likely to die in a space asteroid collision than watch an acrylic stream, says Blending. That might be the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me. It's like when you only make a special recipe once a year. Yeah, something like that. Have you figured out what things give you energy, like dancing to loud music or walking in nature? I'm gonna be so real. I have not left my room in a very long time. Other than to get food or to go to the bathroom. Let alone left the house. It's the kind of spiral where I am like, not quite bedridden, but very much like bedroom ridden, you know? Just at my desk or in bed or whatever, like not very healthy for sure. Not very healthy. Like I'm gonna get out at least. Like I have plans to hang out with Echo this weekend. So that'll get me out of the house, which will be nice. And maybe I can kind of get the ball rolling there. You know? Maybe a little bit. But I do like good music. I've been binging Critical Role. Like, I haven't been sitting in my room doing nothing and left with my thoughts. Like, I've been occupying myself. I've been able to occupy myself, right? Like, I'm still enjoying very select gaming sessions. I'm enjoying binging Critical Role to get caught up on stuff. Like, I've been able to enjoy that, right? I'm not like, I haven't been unable to enjoy anything. It's just like, I've been struggling with like very little social battery or like will to do anything intense. Like streaming, for example, or like leaving the house, which to me is a little intense, and things like that, right? Like, I've been struggling with a lot of that, and I have been like going through it mentally. Like, there is that. I can enjoy stuff, but, like, dealing with a lot emotionally and mentally, which has been difficult, especially now that I've got crazy hormones running through my body because of my transition. So that amplifies everything for better and for worse. So that is also part of it too, right? So classic. Twinning, says Love. I mean, God of 4K. Okay, light a cat at the table, and we gotta do... I don't know if I have room down here, actually. This one might be full. Oh my god. The final spot. Only one spot left. And light a cat is gonna get it. Incredible. Incredible. Now it's full. Okay. Let's do... Let's see. Light something up with a candle and... Give that. I like it. There we go. Newest member of the Seekers of Lethia Hall of Legends. It's Light again. Where's my clap? There it is. Nice. 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 Incredible. There it is. Clap. Yeah, no kidding. Blank said, you can have the worst depression of your life, even when your dream job just landed, and you have a beautiful partner at home and buy your very first apartment. Trust me, my friend told me that. Yeah. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. Sorry for that. No, no. No, it's fine. Listen. 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 Everybody is valid for feeling how they feel and when they feel it, no matter what's going on around them, or to them, or with them, or anything like that, because life is complicated, and emotions are complicated, and it's complicated, and we're all dealing with, you know, we're all on this rock together, you know? Let me see, write this down real quick. Rewards done. Depression is a B. I mean, look at the Cowboys player recently. I'm not at the loop on that one, but yes, to the sentiment. Okay, can't do Metamons until we expand. Brings us to Misty Knights. And that would be Knights Paladin rank 10. So okay, let's check the book real quick. And then this would be the last one we do guild-wise today before we get to our usual stuff. Okay, already there. In the book. It happens, it happens. I think, like, and I've kind of touched on it before, and, like, at the end of the day, chat, like, those of you guys who've been around long enough, you know especially, but, like, I am not the type of streamer who is going to hide things and be completely fine on stream and not talk about life and just be here a certain version of me that you can expect every time. Like, I am very transparent and I talk about everything and I am an open book, sometimes more than I should be, but that's just the truth of it. That's just who I am. And I'm very, like, you know, open about what I go through and when I go through it and everything like that, right? But I've gone through a lot of big life events in the past 12 months, and it's all felt so rapid fire, and like I was keeping up with so much that I didn't have time to let any of it sit. I didn't have time to, like, deal with it, right? Mentally or emotionally. Like, I was from one thing to the next thing. There wasn't any time where everything chilled out, and then I could, like, let it sit or simmer, you know, or come to terms with it, until now. And I think that's a big, like, it all kind of piled up, and it just kind of went onto the pile until I was ready to, like, deal with it, and I couldn't deal with it for a while, and then all of a sudden everything calms down, and then that pile is really big, and it's like, okay, time to deal with this huge pile now that I'm able to, and that's a big pile, oh no. So, it's like, yeah, like I landed in a good spot, right? Very fortunate to be in the position I am with my family and stuff, but, like, it doesn't, you know, like, I still have that pile of things that I need to, like, process now and, like, deal with and kind of come to terms with and everything like that. So that's kind of the spot, you know? That's kind of the weirdness of it, right? The dichotomy of, like, good spot, everything around me is good, I am not good. Which, like, you know, no two people's path is completely identical. So, like, everyone kind of experiences everything in a different way and winds up in whatever spots they get to in different ways, and it's just how it goes, you know? At the end of the day, it's night. So true, Lycan. Couldn't have said it better myself. Okay, I think, okay, we're deciding for missing out on all of these. We can't do the Hall of Legends. I went downstairs to check that. So we can only do the base armor stand for now. Oh, I forgot to give Light Cat a house. Because Light Cat doesn't own a Lethio house yet, so we do need to remember to do that as well. Let's do that. We need... that, and then... we're in the Knight's Palace, so we're just gonna choose whatever set we want to do here. Shield, and... let's do a cheeky diamond sword. Cheeky diamond sword never hurt. Kind of match, like, the blue-purple, kind of purple hues we got going on in the hair. It'll work out pretty nice. Already named the armor stand, that's good. Okay. Let's put Misty Knights. There's not really anyone up here. Put Misty Knight at the table. Okay, and we'll go here, 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 here. Pose presets. Let's go sitting. Let's go down. Wait, where am I at? Hello. Hello. Move. Down. 883. And let's see. Can we set that sword down? So menacing and aggressive with that sword up. Let's set that sword down just a little bit. That'll do. And then... oh, this is weird with the shield. Let's see. Let's see. So bulky, so big. We need, like, elbows. Petition for elbows on armor stand. Elbows and knees. Can we get elbows and knees? That'd be great. Maybe, like, wrists and ankles, even. That might be asking too much, but, like... maybe Misty Knight's reserving this seat. I don't know. We'll do it. I like it. That's good. Okay. Okay. That would be... and then we would need to do the banner, but let me make a note of this. Misty Knight. Rewards. Done. Pending. Hall of Legends. Expansion for 10. And then let's try to figure out the housing situation. We need a couple banners. The last one was the Seekers, right? Yeah. So, Seekers for Lightacat. Paladin for Misty Knight. And Misty Knight actually owns 2 houses, so this works out good because Lightacat doesn't have one, and I've been getting rid of duplicate houses, so I'll move one of Misty Knight's to Lightacat. And bing, bang, boom, that'll solve that for us. Let me see about the house claims. Misty Knight owns 208 and 209. That works out pretty good. Okay, let me find our map here. Pictures, stream, house claims, Lethia. 208 and 209 are located also right next to each other. That works out pretty good, pretty good. That's gonna be these 2 right here. Okay, good deal. That makes that nice. And then we gotta take a little stretch break. Misty Knight 1, Misty Knight 2. I don't have any banners on any of these. Surely that's not the case. Ain't no way.
6 years is fun. Would be more fun if it was 7 years TOA. It would be more fun if it was more. Like 777 quadruodecillion 777 tridecillion 777 duodecillion 777 undecillion 777 decillion 777 nonillion 777 octillion 777 septillion 777 sextillion 777 quintillion 777 quadrillion 777 trillion 777 billion 777 million 777,777 time.
All right, thank you, Fio, for the 72-month resub. Classic. 72 months is a lot of months, I tell you what, chat. That's a lot of months, 72 of them. 72, that's no joke. That is no joke, I tell you what, I tell you what. What was this? 206, 207, 208, 209. And we did 208 to Lightacat, so... update that. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. Got it, got it, got it. Alright, that's all the guild stuff I'm gonna do for now. And that gets us caught up there. Let me send that to Talks. There we go. And we're vibing. Okay, there we go. Nice, nice, nice. Is that a 6-7 joke? I don't know at this point. I love how Brian runs out of steam and then gets a second win and zooms through the last bit. Yeah. Brian knows, you know, learning how to pace himself. Getting there slowly. Even worse than you thought. How you been, Ari Mistia? Yeah. Yeah. I've been just existing, you know? Existing and so happening not to stream while existing, but today I had that little bit extra where I was like, you know what? I could probably stream. I've been like as much as I've been deciding not to stream lately, like the past 8 days, it hasn't been easy to decide that, because every time I decide not to, I feel guilty, because at the end of the day, this is my job and my income, and like, I also, to a degree, you know, like, I don't want to leave you guys hanging. Anyone who like has come to, you know, rely on my content for entertainment or as a distraction or anything like that, right? Like, I do fully understand that everyone's okay with it and understands, but at the same time, it's hard not to feel guilty whenever I'm not live. So that's been a thing. That is, I guess, a little motivating factor, I suppose, but it's also, I don't think, enough to make me do it if I really can't, but I don't know. That's been one of the struggles for sure. That's all good. Okay, cool. I think we're good to bounce out a hate toss. You better be pulling your well-being first, yeah. Not being live for 8 straight days, that's me doing that. Hold on, I need to reload so that I'm not in LAN anymore. Okay. I'll get everything loaded in here. Thank you for your service, Ari Minecraft. Something like that. Be well, be rested, be chillin'. Something like that. That's the goal, that's the goal. Okay, chat, we got to take a little stretch break. We'll take a little stretch break, little 3-minute intermission. Let me clear these channel points because they're bothering me, and we'll be right back. All right, hold on to your butts. Don't go anywhere. Alright, chat. Okie dokie. Ooh, who's ready? Who's ready to library it up? I actually didn't decide what I was gonna do before I went live. And then I like loaded in. I like logged in and I was like right here. And I saw the library and I was like, you know what? I could do the library today.
Hi, Eri.
Pretty much how I decided it. RJ, ain't no way that's a 1-year resub. Ain't no way that's a 1-year resub right there. 12 big ones. Purple book. Look at that new sub badge. Holy dude. How's it going, RJ? Good to see ya. I hope you're doing well. Always good to have you pop in the chat. Heck yeah, heck yeah. Hope you're doing good. Okay, alright. We need to, I guess first and foremost, figure out where I'm gonna put the lights. Like what I did right here, and then I can go through and do the lights. That seemed to be a pretty good way to do it previously. So I want to say, for the length of the staircase, because we like to keep it dark underneath, we did something like this, where we only ever got that close to it. And then we didn't do any underneath it. And then it wasn't until here that we went over. And it went something like that. Let me double check on one of the completed ones, just to be sure. Yes, it would seem as though that is accurate. And then right here, nothing. Right here, nothing. Bing, bing, boom. Good memory, good memory. Okay, so we know we do these. We know that one's actually gonna get brighter because we light up more underneath that. So let me do this separately real quick. And then we know we're gonna do all of these and all of these and all of these. And then we're keeping the temporary torches there for now, just so we don't have any spawning, because that would be kind of cringe. These, we'll do these. I'm not gonna force the issue with like these right up at the bookshelf, because our book, we're gonna have to figure out lighting up the bookcases more than they are. That's gonna kind of be its own separate endeavor, I think. So I'm not gonna worry about it just yet. We do already have all the gaps I made for the glow lichen though, so we might utilize those for whatever we do. I can also figure out beneath the chandelier real quick, since we know this is going to be lit up more, and get this done. It would be like one right there, and then I think we did like here was also a lot brighter, right up at the top, and then after that, I hear a witch. So something like that, and then we keep those closed, and we go on from here. Going back to school soon, hopefully. Ooh, I see. Okay, okay. Heck yeah. I hope that goes well for ya. I believe in ya. You got this. No small task, for certain. Well, you're doing great. You're crushing it. Heck yeah. I'm always rooting for you, chat, in any of your endeavors, I tell you what. It's the least I could do, seeing as how you guys have done so much for me. And in as much of a not parasocial way as possible, I do view you guys as my friends. So, you know, if you ever thought maybe streamer didn't care. We'll skip over the reality that you guys are like some of the only people I talk to. We'll just not talk about that part of it. Oh boy. Okay, hold on. We're doing these. I don't think we do that one. That one's kind of hard to say. Like, I know these would all go like this. And nothing under the stair. That one right after is interesting. Let me check. Nope. Okay. Say less. Say less. Alright. That should be every tile. We're trying to do both ends of every tile, except next to the staircases, it gets a little weird. And there's a select things in the middle that we already did. Like these, we gotta make sure we get... There's gotta be... I gotta science out a better way to do this in like a sweeping motion so that I don't miss anything, because it's so easy to like miss a tile. You know? I still need to do that one. I already did that one really bright. So that's fine. That middle part is good. And then over here, I do need to do this one really bright real quick. Separately. And then I think we're good to do all these normally. Okay. You talk to a ginger, says Ginger? Crazy. I'm going for interior architecture and design, says RJ. Imagine that, a Minecraft player going to school for interior design. Honestly, crazy business. I mean, fair enough, though. Heck yeah, I love it. Chat, no one has donated today. I'm watching y'all, says Dark Fairy. That's crazy levels of extortion. But as the beneficiary, I will stand by it. We're trying to make it to TwitchCon EU. That's our goal. TwitchCon EU 2026. That's our goal. But I can't make it unless we do a donut goal for it. So that's what we're trying to do. All right, need more torches. I could grab these off the floor, but we're gonna run out anyway because we use a lot to do this method. So let me see if I have any in here. Sure enough. We'll get rid of those temp torches afterwards, I think. Bing, bing, boom, and got that one. Got that one. Got that one. That one. That one. Oh, I didn't even consider the torch particles coming through the floor with the ones that we do really close. I guess it's rare enough that it doesn't matter. Like, I caught a glimpse of it just there. But now I'm not seeing any, so maybe it's fine. Maybe it's fine. Put something in the Discord in suggestions. Oh? Okay, hold. Hold. Oh, shoot!
Here you go, it's Dark Fairy.
Whoa! Dark Fairy extortion works? RJ, thank you so much for the 10. Holy dude. Holy dude. Extortion works. That's crazy. Oh my god, RJ, thank you so much for the 10. Let me update it. Jamal, how's it going, Jamal? Welcome in, homie. How's it going? Hold on, 120, 2,000. There we go. Another 10 on the goal. Another 10 towards TwitchCon EU. Another 10. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Heck yeah. Appreciate you, RJ. Thank you so much. You didn't have to do that. I appreciate you. Oh my gosh. Oh, whoop, whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop, whoop. There we go. Good deal. Good deal. Hope you're doing good, Jamal. Good to see you, buddy. Now here we go, and here we go. I enjoy you supporting my favorite streamer. You're so kind. What the heck? Oh my gosh. Vibin'? So, how about them Pistons, though? Pause? How about those Pistons, though? Peep a wish? It's kind of a vibey day. It's kind of a vibey day, I'll tell you what. Raptors and Pistons are first and second. Imagine a world. Who would have thunk? Who would have thunk we'd ever see the day? Holy dude. Dream scenario. I'm here for it. Riding the wave. Riding the wave. I mean, between the Pistons and the Lions, Michigan sports fans got some good stuff going for us. For sure. Sorry, 3/4 of the chat who doesn't know anything about sports ball. It's a good thing. What we're talking about is a good thing. That's all that matters. I think I have like 1 minute of delay. Just heard you say Pistons. Oh, no shot, dude. No shot. That's crazy. So wait, did we bring that up completely separately? No way. We brought that up completely separately of one another? That's awesome. Oh shoot, that's too deep. I need to go... Where am I at? Right there? Yes, we did. Oh my god, incredible. Same vibe, same wavelength. Love to see it. I tell you what, chat. The day we get like a Pistons Raptors conference final. Not that would happen this year, that'd be crazy though, but imagine. The day that happens is gonna be crazy. This gonna be crazy out here.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Whoa!
Smiley face emoji.
Whoa! Hold up. Hold up. Whoa, that's a lot. That's a lot. Oh my god. Hello. 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 Oh my gosh. Whoops. 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 There we go. Fixed. Dab, thank you so much for the 50. What are you doing? 50's crazy. 50 is crazy. That's insane. That's crazy. No shot, dude. Oh my god. Dab, thank you so much. I can't believe what the heck. Insane stuff. Insane stuff from Dab. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Oh my god. Dude, we are... Chat, that goal is goaling right now, I tell you what. That goal is coming along way faster than I thought it would. Way faster than I thought it would. At this rate, we'll get there. My extortionist heart is happy, says Dark Fairy. Understandable, carry on. Secretly, I am scared of Dark Fairy. Understandable, carry on. Yeah. I think I am too, even though I'm the streamer. There's just, I don't know. Dark Fairy just got an energy to her that's like, I don't know, man. You just don't know. It's just a little intimidating. Just got away. Like, so lovely and kind until the situation calls for otherwise. And it's like 0 to 100 real quick. You know? You know, be careful. Mm. Drip and dip because I'm at work. Oh 07. I hope work treats you well, or at least not bad, you know? Appreciate Checo Techno. Have a great stream. Thanks. I'll do my best. I will do my best. Lighten up this little library floor. Oh, shoot. Let me up. Oh, sea shanty time? Hold. Yes. I'm always here for sea shanty. You never know. We got a ton of sea shanties on this playlist. Always ready for one to load up. You never know. Little sea shanty intermission. Always a good time. Always a good time. While I have the queue up, what's the next good song I wouldn't mind listening to? Poor Robins, they're good. We'll listen to these guys. I wonder how many torches per room this is, hiding in the floor like this. I wonder how much that comes out to. It's quite a few. All in the name of, like, consistent light level, hidden lighting. All because I don't want it to be as bright as it can be. I just want it to be like a little moody. You know? Just a little less. Love hidden lighting. You can do some fun stuff with it, that's for sure. I've never done all too much with it, just very, like, simple stuff. This is probably the most complicated hidden lighting I've done. Trying to get, like, a certain light level everywhere and have certain areas be, like, a little brighter and things like that, right? But we're getting somewhere. You can do some cool stuff with it, for sure. Learn some good little tricks. What time did I even go live today? It's weird not operating on schedule, both for, like, you know, I don't know if I'm gonna be live day to day, but also the time I go live. I just kind of went live when I was ready to. 1:47. We've been live for an hour and a half. It was a little after 12. Okay. Not bad, not bad. I won't lie, there was a couple days over the past 8 days where I was willing to go live, but I overslept too much, and it would have been, like, way too late in the day to go live and still kind of somewhat match our usual time range. And I did tell you guys that we were still going to be going live around my normal time, so as a result, it did not happen, but as it goes. In the past 8 days, I had a day where I got out of bed at like 1 p.m. and I had a day where I got out of bed at 5:30 a.m. Both in the same week. Just completely by chance. That about sums up how crazy. My sleep schedule is so broken that it's not even consistent. It's just, you know, it's just all over the place. Sometimes I can sleep, sometimes I can't. Sometimes I'm staying up a little late, sometimes I'm not. I think there was a night where I went to bed at 9 p.m. and I got out of bed at like 11 a.m. the next day. If that tells you anything. Yeah. It do be like that sometimes. Sleep is nice, but I hate getting that much sleep. It's unhealthy, and I've always been a big, I don't like to oversleep because I value my time kind of person. So, it is what it is. Do most people not get out of bed at 5:30 a.m.? I mean, it's pretty rare for me, I'll tell you that much. I was up until 4:30 a.m. this morning and then woke up again at 9:15. Crazy work. Whoops. Gonna use more torches. I call that my wife on a Friday, Saturday, says Ginger. That's fair. That's fair. Okay, do that. More torches. The funny thing is, I feel more awake when I get a full night's sleep. I feel more awake when I get a full night's sleep. I feel like that's the normal situation, is it not? Or do you mean to say something else? It's been toasty out yesterday and today. Yesterday felt like 99, today's 97. What the heck? Huh? I wouldn't expect that for where you live in the middle of November. That's insane. That feels crazy. What is it here? Hold on. It is 48 degrees, 10% chance of rain today. It's overcast as it gets. Love Southwest Michigan for how overcast it is every day, all the time. It's my favorite. Who needs sunshine in their lives? Not me. Yeesh. Sunburn vacation? Oh, are you still on vacation? 56 at home. Okay, got it. Yep. That would explain it. That would explain it. Fair enough. You missed a word? I feel more awoke than when I get a full night's sleep. Yep. Sure did miss a word. Yeah, I hear ya. Sleep is weird. Sleep is weird, and sleep cycles and all of that. It's really weird. Because, like, I get it. There are nights where I have, like, half a night's sleep, and I wake up, and I'm vibing. I'm, like, really, I'm there. It's just, it's all about during what part of the sleep cycle you wake up. I mean, humans naturally don't do the 8-hour night thing. Like, humans, if left to their devices or way back in the day, like, we're built to sleep in shorter spurts. Like, a couple, 2 or 3 hour periods throughout the day at a time. That's kind of more what we're built for. And I think that's why you can have, like, a partial night and still feel good. And then, like, naps are so useful. Because it's kind of just more, like, what our bodies would naturally do. So I think that's kind of more what it's about. Or, like, kind of maybe where it comes from. Like, I think the 8-hour thing is just a result of, like, modern society and, like, how we build out our time and our, like, schedules and work and school and just life in general, right? Kind of operating around daylight for everything ever, and then that kind of puts us in a window where we try to sleep away all the dark time, and then it's like 8 hours is enough, and then it's... Anyway. We leave Sunday. Did scuba this morning and go in tomorrow morning too. Fun times. Heck yeah. Saw a shark, porcupine, puffer, eel, octopus, and a bunch of coral and fish. Awesome stuff. Sounds like a good time. I've never scuba'd. Never scuba'd in my life. Also never been on like a vacation in my life, so there is that. Never left the country or anything. Who normalized sleeping through the night? Just let me take naps, honestly. Honestly, I'm kind of here for it. Just take like a little 2-hour nap every so often throughout the day. Just do that. Go for a while, take a little 2-hour nap. Go for a while again, take a little 2-hour nap. Go for a while again. Honestly, not bad. I've done scuba, not for me to be honest. Recommend snorkeling instead, much simpler. Okay. We didn't go super deep, like 47 feet max. I gotcha. Snorkel's much easier. I've never done either, to be honest. I don't have a lot of watery experiences in my life, other than hotel pools. Lake Michigan beaches. That's the extent. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, alright. I think we've got all of this set up, so now let's get rid of all of these. Let's see if any spot looks weird or if it's looking normal and good. I don't know if you saw what I put in the Discord, but it turns out it doesn't work anyway. Oh, I totally forgot you suggested something. Doesn't work anyway. Even if you keep walking, so maybe these won't work. Oh, okay. For the proximity lights. Yeah, the proximity lights was a really cool idea. Like, if there's any way at all to make it work, I think it's awesome. I like where your mind's at. I like where your mind's at. Thank you for your efforts. What kind of down payment we can save up by next year when we come down? We really want to live down here for extended periods of time. Oh, snap. Okay, okay. Missed a spot here. A little bit brighter in the middle. Love how that looks. It is getting a little dark over here. Let me do that. And that was the second one over here, so I'll do that right here as well. Okay. I think I think we've done this room pretty good. Not seeing anything out of place. I think we're vibing. Trolling in the Discord and in chat simultaneously, impressive. What is... incredible. Always ready to troll him. Off to carpool BRB07. Have fun. I've never, like, carpooled for the sake of carpooling. I wonder what it's like. I always felt like it would be awkward. I guess if you're, like, friends with everyone, though, maybe it's not. Okay. Next room. Start opening up all of these. We're gonna try and go in, like, lines here throughout the room, so we can kind of keep up with everything and not miss any spots. If I'm just going, like, in this kind of pattern, you know? We'll get there, we'll get there. For sure. I may not be done with vacation, but I'm feeling relaxed and revitalized. Just what we need. Just what we need. A ginger ready to hit the ground running. Okay, we're under the chandelier now, so real quick, we're gonna do these three right up at the top. Make it a little bit brighter, and then for the sake of remembering what I did right there, I'll do that, and get up to this row and continue on like normal. That is awful dark. Hold on, we do that one. I don't trust this. Let me do that real quick. There's a creeper over there. What is going on? Who lit this place up? Who is in charge of spawn proofing here? What is happening? Whoever it is needs to be fired. It's me. I'm the one who did the lighting. It's me. Plastic streamer. Banned. I deserved it. It's okay. I understand. I understand. Okay, did that one. Oh, I'm not gonna do that with the axe. I'm gonna strip a log on accident. Alright, this is a much better way to do it. Make sure I didn't miss any spots. Nice. It's me. Hi. I'm the problem. It's me. Honestly, that's me. I feel it. I feel it. Hold? I have emails. Suspicious email. Suspicious email. Seems like a phishing email to me about my Google Drive space. Let me go log into my Google Drive on my own and determine. Thank you very much.
EU?
What is this? It's cut off. I can't even see. How much did they donate? Holy flip. Holy flip. It's Wine Fairy made me do it. Donated $130? $130? Huh? 130? Hello? I think we all know who donated that, by the way. Hello? 130? Ain't no way. That can't be real. That can't be real. That can't be a real amount. That just happened. That cannot be a real amount that just happened. It's Wine Fairy is crazy work. That is crazy work. There's only one chatter capable. There's only one chatter capable. I mean, I know who it is because I can see the name on there, but, you know. Who knows? Who knows? I won't be the one to say it. Holy dude. These was for the 130. That's insane. That's like... Dude. That's so crazy to me. Like, chat, I need you to understand. My last Twitch paycheck was like $200 something. And I get paid monthly. That's like... Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy. Jeez. Appreciate you. That I can't like jeez, dude. I don't even like know how to process. Sometimes, you know, I can only process up to a certain extent and then I can't. And I just can't process anymore. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to do. What do I do with my hands? You know? Can't believe that. Also, I can respect the fact that it rounded up to a nice number, 300 on the dot. I can definitely appreciate the fact that it went to a nice clean number. That is satisfying. I played myself. How so? Oh, like you did something good for streamer? 130.01. I don't see 130.01 unless you're saying you should have done that. On my end, it just comes through as... I can't do decimals, though. For what it's worth, the dono goal doesn't let me do decimals. We tried it. I can only do to the dollar. Should've. It's okay. It would have to be like 301. Somebody will do it, though. Now that it's come up, somebody is loading up their $1 dono as we speak. So I wouldn't worry about it. You already know somebody is gonna feel the irresistible urge to be that chatter who doesn't. Ow! Get away! Get away! Where did he even come from? There's no way it's dark enough on... Oh, it's probably on the stair, actually. Yeah. That's still dark enough. Like stealing carrots from a baby. Well, that's right. Someone gets it. Absolutely. Ooh, in the past 8 days, chat, I did get and play through Dispatch. Great game. I thoroughly enjoyed Dispatch. Did that in my off time recently. That was a fun, enjoyable experience. Pretty cool. In between all of the No Man's Sky I've been playing. I think I'm at the tail end of my No Man's Sky bound. I've kind of gotten to the point where I've done everything I wanted to do. Kept up with the expeditions rolling back around.
Funny
Oh
number.
my god! What? That's way more than $1. What? Huh? Huh? We're doing what now? We're doing what now? We're doing what now? Hello? RJ, thank you so much for the 51. Guys. This is insane. This is insane for just one stream. What is... This is ridiculous. For just one stream. What is happening? It's just... There's been so much today. There's way too much today. What are we doing? What is going on? Guys, chill. Chill. Can't believe we've had hundreds of dollars today and no marbles. You drive a hard bargain. Where are you from? If you had to guess, where would you guess? Take a guess, any guess, and I'll let you know. If you had to guess, based on just hearing me talk, based on the vibes. If you had to guess, where would you guess? Welcome in, Vent, by the way. Holy dude. No chill allowed. I can't believe that. RJ, thank you so much. You're crazy. I can't, like, what the heck, dude? Oh my god. And Ginger for the 130, insane, and Dab earlier. Ugh, you guys are insane, dude. I can't believe it. Insane. Insane stuff. Insane business. I appreciate you guys. Big time. Your accent is like American, but not full American. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay, not full American. What is there like a specific other region that you're detecting, or just you can't put your finger on it? This is actually fascinating. Okay. Is it just something else, or can you like put your finger on what else might be there, or... Dark Fairy timed out Ginger for 600 seconds. Anyway, that's crazy work. Thank you everyone for donating, says Dark Fairy. Rip Ginger. Rip. Oh, Ginger's back. Not sure? Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Yes, I am from the US, and I am from the Midwest. I live in one of the Midwest states, grew up and live in one of the Midwest states. It's not a secret where I am, but I'm curious if you can narrow it down. I don't know why, but this is a riveting little conversation. So I'm curious if you can narrow it down from there. It's like a little hint of Canadian probably, because like northern Midwest, right? And also just like people that I talk to and just picking up little bits of like dialect and things that I like to say a certain way because I heard people say it, or like whatever, right? Or just being like a little goofy sometimes. Little combination of a bunch of things for sure. And I mean, it's all like, it's definitely to a degree amplified on stream, because at the end of the day, I am an entertainer when I'm streaming. So like, I could definitely talk like this with friends in real life. Like, I'll probably talk like this with Echo when we're hanging out, for example. But like, I'm not gonna talk like this if I'm like at Thanksgiving dinner with family. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, there's a degree of it that's kind of played up a little bit, but my accent is 100% American, says RJ. I have a Southern accent that only got worse after the 1 year I lived in Texas. That's okay. Southern accents can be enjoyable, depending. Some can be, and others not so much, but, you know, it just kind of depends. For me, it's all subjective, of course. Why would you talk like that to a microwave? Asking the real questions here. I don't have any torches in it. Let me see if I kept any elsewhere. North Dakota or Minnesota, maybe. Interesting. Interesting guess. Okay. Fascinating. I'm giving off North Dakota or Minnesota. That's a new one. No one's ever, I guess I've not really made anyone guess before, but, you know, there's a first for everything. All right. Time for the big reveal. Where is Strimmer actually from? Gotta get my soundboard ready. Wait for it. The answer is Michigan. There it is. There you go. I'm from Michigan. There it is. Not North Dakota nor Minnesota. Though, I would totally live in Minnesota. I don't know about North Dakota. I would live in Minnesota, though. For sure. Been there once. It was nice. I love a good progressive place. Socially and politically. Drum roll, please. I actually don't even have a drum roll on there. I got like the hold, you know. I got like the elevator music. I got things like that. Cars are moving now. BRB again. Honor sham will carry on. Back with pasta. GG's on 51. Nice. Incredible. RJ knew what was happening. I'll get that funny number in there. We love a good 51 funny number. Now, chat, you can only donate in $100 increments so that it always ends with 51. Sorry, I don't make the rules. But, you know, if you were about to dono $5, your only option is to dono 100. Not donoing is not an option, so you're just gonna have to round up to 100 on the dot so that we keep it at 51. Thanks. I have a friend from Minnesota who sounds like you. I don't really know the US that much. I just joined university as an international student. Ooh. Fun. I like it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, people from like Michigan can sound really similar to Minnesota. Not always, but depending. Both being like northern Midwest. I think like accent-wise, it'll be more or less the same, or at least extremely similar, talking about places that are like, you know, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan, Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, that kind of stuff, right? You get like a little change when you get to like upstate New York and stuff. It starts to get a little different. You get down in Kentucky, it starts getting different. Missouri's probably just like a pretty default, normal American mix of like accents and stuff. I don't know about the Dakotas too much. But yeah. Usually Minnesota's got the most like Canadian carryovers accent-wise, but you'll find a good amount of the Canadian carryovers in Michigan, just depending. Break time again? Oh, Acrylic, you're crazy for that one. I feel like I sound exactly like where I come from. I mean, hey, that's fair. That's totally fair. Is this a game you want to play? Stare? What game? What game are we playing? I like games. Have you ever been to Massachusetts? No. Farthest east I've ever been has been like eastern coast of Florida. And about the same amount east would be like Middlesboro, Kentucky area. Combination of that's probably about the same distance east. That's about as far east. I've never been to the East Coast other than the Florida, but like Florida's not that east, you know what I mean? Like it dips in quite a bit. I've been all the way west. I've been to San Diego, seen the Pacific. Lived in Phoenix for a little bit there. Been as far south as, well, I guess San Diego. Or even like, I guess Daytona, what's further? Daytona Beach, is that further south than San Diego? I don't know, actually. I'm trying to think of the map. It might be further south. Anyway. I guess even further, because like Orlando is where we stayed. Orlando's even further south than Daytona Beach. In Orlando. Anyway. Not been to Massachusetts, no. I would go though. I'm pretty interested in the Northeast. Like if I could choose anywhere to live, I would probably choose Nova Scotia in Canada. I just like love that region and the atmosphere and the look of places, like the architecture and just like the vibes. So I would equally, I think, enjoy places like Massachusetts or Vermont or Maine or what have you. Czech Republic is the furthest I've been east. Yeah, I mean, I've not been out of the country, so genuinely the furthest east I've ever been is like Florida. Only in $100 increments? Yeah, I'll play that game. Smile. The game we're playing is hide and seek. You're it? Frick! But I can't see you guys. I'm literally on the screen. Of course you can see me. That's not fair. Furthest south I've been is Southern Australia. Ooh, nice. Ari's gone full Dark Fairy. It's true. I have gone full Dark Fairy. Sometimes you just gotta embrace the chaos, you know? Listen, I wanna go meet my EU homies in TwitchCon EU, okay? I'll be honest. I'm pretty biased. I would like to go to TwitchCon EU. That'd be pretty nice. For the seaside I've been is Bali, I guess. Okay, okay. I like it. Yeah, someday I'll get out of the country. At this rate, it's gonna be the TwitchCon EU trip. Be my first time out of the country if things continue the way they're going. I'm here for it. When does east become west? Because I've got Prague and Cairns. I don't know where Cairns is. Yeah, it's an interesting point, huh? I mean, if we want to get like really really technical, could we not say like London based on the date, the time zones, right? Like the world is divided up with London being the center. So are we going by that? Are we going by, you know what I mean? Like that could be east west. I don't know. Great Barrier Reef in Australia. Oh, okay. Maybe the date line, right? Could be, yeah. If you go off the date line, that's completely different, completely opposite. Yeah. I mean, Interesting thing to think about. Furthest north I've been is Skagway, Alaska. Whoa, sick. I reckon the halfway line on the globe from where you live. Okay, I can see that. It's all relative. It's based on where you live. Where is the opposite of the world? Does somebody want to look this up for me? Direct opposite of the world from Michigan. I'm gonna guess, without knowing, I'm gonna guess it's in the Indian Ocean, south of like, maybe southwest of India. That's my guess. Complete opposite of Michigan on the globe. Indian Ocean, southern hemisphere, southwest of India, out in the water. Maybe like east of the Philippines or something, or like Malaysia, well, east of there, or west of there rather. That's my guess. My friend from Dakota said to write that. Okay. I gotcha. Still don't understand how he got in MIT with a big IQ level. Alright, hold on. Okay. Someone get a globe and start drilling holes to find out. That's the best way to find out. Get a globe and drill a hole through it. There's no better way to do it than that. At least, there's no more fun way to do it than that. For sure. Good stuff. Good time. Good times. Oh my god, is that Icon Fern? I was about to say iconic and then it started with like, I don't know, icon. Is that Icon Fern? Hello? Our hero? How's it going, Fern? How you doing? How do? I'm an icon? You are an icon. You are an icon. You are everything I aspire to be. Hero? Wow. Yeah, how you feeling? How you doing? Recovery going good? Question mark? I mean, based on your Discord post, seems like it is, which is good stuff. I'm so happy for you. I'm good. Recovering's going well. Bruiser really not that bad at all. Heck yeah. Oh my gosh, dude. Big deal. Big stuff. Big times. I'm so incredibly here for it and happy for you. I'll be following suit at some point when I can. Chad, I think I need to figure out like a... I think I officially need like a do not disturb sign. Grandma51 loves to knock on the door for every little thing ever. And sometimes I'm streaming, you know? I'm gonna have to figure something out. Classic. Classic. Okay, I think we got this room good. I don't know what we're gonna do for the staircases. That's an interesting bit on how we're gonna figure that out, but that should be all of our bottom floor lighting. No more torches on the ground anywhere. which is huge. I'm so here for it. Heck yeah. Good stuff, good stuff. Good stuff. I was supposed to take a stretch break. Whoops. Whoops, whoops, whoops. I ordered a Stream Deck, which should, Oh, I missed other messages. I mean, Stream Deck's big. Let me refresh my chat, because it's not working. Halved my paracetamol dose as of today, which is going well. Heck yeah. Just getting tired of being on the couch all day. Yeah, for sure. Ordered Stream Deck, which should help the boredom. Heck yes, dude. I heard Icon F and immediately lit up because my brain auto-completed the sentence. Icons for Hire, which is my favorite band. They are good. I do like Icon for Hire. The worst time was the day after surgery where I couldn't keep anything down, not even a sip of water. Oh, no, dude. Near constant interruption for like an hour? Yeah. Have you ever been to Canada? No, but I would love to be. I would love to visit Canada and live in Canada, honestly. Do you want co-stream one? Go for an on-air sign. There you go. Don't be mad. No, I'm not mad. I need to figure something out. The interruptions are okay if I'm needing to need sometimes very last when I'm doing it as far as, but yeah. Yeah. Wants to be their worst driver. That's true. I'll go on Canada's worst driver. Even though I'm a good driver. Okay. Alright. Okay. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Real quick. I got my first doctor's appointment in Michigan on the 9th. It took, like, I couldn't schedule it until way far out because of the whole, like, first time patient thing. But I did schedule with a doctor who is well-versed in transgender care, which is big. It is a guy, unfortunately. I usually prefer to deal with women like therapists and doctors and specialists and everything. I don't know. I got this weird thing. But anyway, we'll see how that goes. Hopefully he's cool. Seems like he will be. People recommended him in the area, so that's good. And then hopefully I'll be good from there. I am, like, rationing my meds. I'm supposed to be on max dose estrogen, and I'm all the way down to, like, 2 milligrams a day, rationing to last long enough so that I don't have to have 0 a day at any point. And I'm excited to not be rationing meds anymore once that's over. I don't know if I'll have enough to even make it there to the 9th and then get my prescription, but we'll see how it goes. I run out of my antidepressants tomorrow. So that's fun. I'll run out of those tomorrow. I'm good on my blockers, good on progesterone. Those were filled recently enough that those are fine. My allergy meds are fine. Those are over the counter anyway. I love rationing meds. It's a good time. Good time. Big recommend. Back when I was working for DoorDash, I stopped in the middle of my shift because I passed a sign saying Icon for Hire would be having a concert there in an hour. Understandable, as you should. That's valid. I had a male surgeon, but it was a good experience. Heck yeah, let's go. Game the system, purposefully drive bad, and then the episode just wicked steer to victory. Honestly. When I visited Canada, I saw Indians more than Canadians. They got a big Indian immigration population. There are, like, certain pockets in North America where you'll get, like, certain cultures that have immigrated there in large numbers. Like, Michigan as a state has, like, I think Muslim immigration? There's, like, a lot of Muslim immigrants here, I think it is, in Michigan. When I visited Canada, I saw... Oh, wait, I read that one. Maybe worth a call ahead and explain what is going on. Yeah, I've definitely considered it. I mean, I made it a point, like, when I set up the appointment, right? Is, like, I need to, like, re-up my meds. I need to get set with a new primary care. I'm transgender, like, this and that and the other, and all of that. Indian food, tasty, Lamigi curry. It was a great concert. Tiny venue, but less than 50 people showed up. So, I mean, hey, heck yeah. Sounds like a good time. Heck yeah. Okay, I think this is good. I don't see any weird lighting. Under the stairs is supposed to be dark, so that's normal. Everything else seems pretty consistent. Happy with it. Run it. Run it. Good stuff, good stuff. Okay. with that, I guess we can turn our attention to the staircases. A caller DM could get you a short refill until you can go in. Is that how it works? Is that a thing? I don't know how this stuff works. Okay, we definitely can't hide whatever lighting we do on the staircase. We do have these pillars we could work with. We could even get away with probably something like right here that would probably light it all up enough. Whether it's a torch or something else, right? Like, I mean, I could do a torch and then we dress it up with like an item frame and stuff. We could do maybe another campfire type situation. Hmm. 100% worth to keep the same amount. Most doctors will stopgap you if you're moving around. Oh, okay. Good to know, good to know. I'll have to see about that. I have to go. It's 1 a.m. here. Have a good one, Vinboy. Get some rest. Take care. It was good to have you here. Good to meet you. Electronic. I convinced my friend who later became my boyfriend to show up. He drove 45 minutes to get there, says RJ. Fair enough. Heck yeah. They didn't announce the date of EU TwitchCon? I don't think so, no. But, you know. Better to start the goal way ahead of time, you know? Go stretch and send that message. In the middle of stream? No shot. Not a chance. Not in the middle of stream. Okay, do I want to do a campfire? Do I want to do something else? I mean, I could do another one of these, like, brewing stand thingies. Could dress up a torch, but I'm kind of keen on, like, avoiding the torches, get a little more creative. If I do a campfire, I don't know, like, that might be too bulky to just fit right here, unless it's, like, raised up, and if it's raised up, does it light up enough? I don't know. It is also very clearly an open flame right next to a wooden beam, so, you know. I'm hydrated, you got this. I need to know when it is so I know if I can go or not, honestly. I'll get those meds after stream. I'll do my best. I'll see what I can do. Okay, shoot, flip, heck, frick. What do we got? Options. This could work well. What do I hang it from is the question. Because I'm not going to hang it from, like, that stair. I'm probably not going to hang it from the center. I wouldn't like how that looks. I could maybe do something in, like, the railing here. Or maybe, like, along this lip. Maybe we could do something. We do have, like, lanterns are a thing we could maybe fit in somewhere. I would want to do it in a creative way. I don't want to just put a lantern on there and call it a day. Seriously tempted to go, but I have never once been to a convention, so I don't know if that'd be for me, you know? No, that's fair. That's fair. Totally valid, totally valid. Totally valid. I'm thinking, I'm racking my brain. The brain is being racked right now. Different lengths using chains? Maybe. So our I'm thinking like, okay, levers, right? Follow me here. Levers are all wooden in my texture pack. Levers look like this. And maybe that's not all bad. I don't like the red glow because it's toggled on. Oh, I wish that wasn't the case. You know, a little red glow there. I don't love that. But also, it's not the end of the world. But if we did like that, we could hang like a chain off of the, right? Hang a chain off of the lever, and then that holds, like we could do one of these. We could even do something under the brewing stand that isn't an end rod. Lever at the bottom with chain on top. Like the lever isn't holding it, it's supporting it? Is that what you mean? Just so it's off. Yeah, so lever at the bottom of the light thing instead of at the top of the light thing. Or... I don't know if I would like that better. I'll leave it to you. Okay. All right, surely. Surely. Oh my gosh! Oh, thank you so much for the raid. Oh my gosh, look at all these homies coming in here. Hi, Bine. Hi, Cat. Hi, Roan. How's it going? How do? Welcome in. Hope everyone's doing well. I don't know. Hello. I haven't been live for a while. I'm in a weird time. I'm in a weird place. So this is a rare acrylic stream these days. I'm not live very often these days, but I'm trying. I'm doing my best. Quickly raid and run. Be back in a bit. 07 Hoof. Understandable. Carry on. Welcome in, Betty. How's it going? Welcome to the library. This is my new storage room. I've been working on this for quite a while. But this is going to be a library first and foremost, and my huge mega forever storage room secondarily. It is massive and huge and way too big for a storage room, and it's not even automated because I'm a crazy person, and yeah, it's good. It's fun. It's a good build. I'm having a lot of fun with this. I'm really proud of how it's turned out so far. We're kind of at the lighting stage right now. Like, we're getting pretty close to having it done. So we've been figuring out lighting, like our hidden lighting system down on the floor for the bottom floor and all sorts of things like that. But it's effectively this big circle. We've got 4 rooms on the corners that are all identical. Each of the 4 rooms has 4 floors. They're all color-coded with a certain color. This one being pink. We got staircases going on. We got the chandeliers. We got our provincial banners out here because we are, of course, in a world based on a series of books I'm writing. So all of our 11 provinces are represented in banner form out here for the lore of it. We got some fancy brazier situations. We got this big middle pillar. There's a lot going on around here. It's been a fun build, but at the moment, I don't remember where we were just working on the lighting. I gotta find whichever one of these has that lever because now I am lost. But anyway, we're working on figuring out how we're gonna light up the staircase at the moment. The moment in which you guys joined. Here it is. Trying to figure out some options. Kind of trial and error, all that kind of stuff. But welcome in. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope you had fun time in Hoof Stream. I need to close that tab, as a matter of fact, so that I don't have my own tab up. And all that good stuff. Let me a good Hoof Stream. What do you guys get up to today? Oh, wait, actually, I know. You guys were working on the 100-hour hardcore challenge, yeah? Hope that's going good so far. Never too big if it's in a world you'll have for life. Honestly, well said. Well said. That's my thought on it. That's kind of, you know, that's where I'm going with it. But anyway, from Hoof Stream, how many of you guys have never been here before? If you are from Hoof Stream and you've never been to this stream before, let me know. If I need to give you a little tour skedoodle, little introduction to this world, show you what we're doing, what it's all about. Because I have had it for almost 11 years now. There's a lot to see. There's a lot that we've done. It's a pretty good time. Pretty good time. I was gonna get some chains and maybe some lanterns. Just kind of see like what we can do here. Maybe some brewing stands. Probably not the campfires, to be honest. Maybe some end runs. I don't know. We're just gonna see lanterns. I think I put those away, right? Those are probably up here. where the lanterns go. We'll try these. I could even go copper lanterns if we want to get really fancy with the new stuff. Been here, still demand tour. Honestly, I can respect that. I can respect the hustle. Okay, I've been here, but the tour's nice. You know what? I can respect the hustle. Okay, all right, okay. I got you. I got you. Let me just load a thing up here. Please hold. Please hold. Please hold. Where's my tour folder? Also, the donut goal on screen, by the way, I'm trying to make it to TwitchCon EU. I live in the States, so I'm trying to... It's pretty expensive to make it to TwitchCon EU. That's what our donut goal is at the moment, for those wondering why we have such a big donut goal on screen. Okay, here we go. I think we're ready. I think we got it. I think we're good. Let me catch my breath. Okay. Welcome in, one and all, to the lands of Blutora. This is a map of the continent of Blutora, which is our Minecraft world, but it is also much more than just our Minecraft world. Okay, Blutora is a part of a much larger project known as the Tales of Annocia, which is a series of books that I am writing, IRL aspiring author, and it's all set in a high fantasy medieval setting. Now, alongside writing this series of novels and creating this entire fictional universe from the ground up, I have also taken on the project of building it in Minecraft alongside the writing project that I do off-stream. So, over the years, dating all the way back to 2015, I have had this world, this project, the writing, all of it kind of ongoing as a big thing of mine. And I started streaming in 2019 with this project, and it kind of took off from there, where, you know, people kind of found it and became interested in it, and it became more of a thing that I worked on a little more frequently and all of that. But the goal here is to pretty much bring to life the world that I'm writing about in my books, and kind of, you know, create a somewhat accurate representation of all of these different places, the cities, the people, the culture, the atmosphere, you know, the roads between places, the important monuments and landmarks, and everything and anything that we feel might fit well in the kind of recreation. It's shrunk down significantly. It is a survival single player world, so like I don't have any help in here. It's just me, but that's, you know, in a big way I just, you know, prefer to kind of operate that way. So, you know, you got to take it with a little bit of a grain of salt. It's not a one-to-one depiction. It's very much just a Minecraft interpretation of what you'll read about in the books. That's kind of the idea. In terms of, you know, what the story kind of is, and what the vibe is. Some of my biggest inspirations are things like The Elder Scrolls, Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones, The Witcher, Critical Role. A lot of my big inspirations for what I write, and subsequently what I build, and kind of how I, you know, what has shaped my mind to then shape this project, right, in my own image, and things like that. So all of these screenshots, all these images, all these builds, these are all a part of this world. These are all places you can get to traveling far enough in any one direction or the other. And I like to do these tours kind of off the cusp, live in real time, both because, you know, it just kind of feels more like fun if it's impromptu, but also making a raid video is a lot of work, and I haven't gotten around to it. So here we are with the old tour time. But yeah, usually we're doing like big entire cities and kingdoms and building that kind of stuff, right? It just so happens that you guys have joined us at a time where our current project is not a big city or kingdom or civilization or anything like that, right? Right now we're building our own storage room, and we just so happen to be doing it in a really fancy big library, which is in and of itself a part of the lore in its own way. It's just not in a city or anything. And, you know, a big reason we're doing this is because we are, you know, in survival, and I need to store things and collect items and have storage space and all that kind of stuff, right? So that all kind of plays into it and what have you. But this has been a really fun project, something that we have gone really far on, and it's almost done, and I'm so excited to get done. And And we're kind of bouncing between the library and our most recent kingdom here and there when we stream on like any given day, what project we're working on, and all that fun stuff. Before I forget, real quick, let me put Hoof's Raid in the book because I'll forget otherwise for when we get the raid hall built. Hoof will have 19 pieces of concrete powder in there, which is going to be insane. Hold on, did I come from the wrong room? Mayhaps. What room was I in? I don't know where I was. I'm lost. Here we are. Okay, found it. We're good. Is there much space between your builds? You appear to be a tad far out. It's tricky. So here's the continent in game. It's not entirely accurate. It's, you know, I've had to take a lot of liberties. The rivers are really bad. The mountain ranges are not at all accurate. The coastline is rough. The size is shrunk down quite a bit, right? All that being said, we're working with a continent in-game that's about 40,000 blocks east to west. And then more or less the same north to south in terms of the Minecraft scale. That is about 50 or so times smaller than the actual canon scale. So I guess whatever, you know, 40,000 blocks is times like 52 or 53, that would be like a Minecraft one-to-one. So it's pretty shrunk down, but we're working with like, you know, here is the current active kingdom build that we're working on, right there. Here's one of our other kingdoms here with Lefio up in the mountains. We actually have this road you can see going up to the smaller city up here. Up here in the north, we've got the coastal kingdom of a Criff of Alone. We've done the one in the desert down here. Like, they're pretty spaced out so far, but we also haven't done two big kingdoms that are right next to each other, or like in really close proximity up to this point. So the order we've done them in has been pretty spread out up to this point. But anyway, it's not a world painter map, no, but it is custom generated. Back in the day, I used Terraforged before it got discontinued, and it took me a couple months of transferring this world from the original default seed into the custom gen. I started out in a normal Minecraft world, and in 2020, during the pandemic, I spent a couple of months getting custom terrain generated. Something that would work for Blue Tora. It took so long to tweak around with it and find something that would. And then from there, I used World Edit to take all of the builds out of the default seed world and then put them where they belong in the custom gen. So one of the places I haven't worked on since is Balmoral here. And you can see the World Edit lines that would need to be fixed whenever we go to build out this kingdom. And like properly finish it up and everything, but this is like really old stuff. So whenever we get to that, I'll have to like fix those. But that's like a good example right there of doing that. And it was like it was a whole process, but yeah. If you're curious as to like, so like I showed you the Minecraft map, right? Let me show you the actual canon map. And then you can kind of maybe pick out some differences. I know you just saw the map, so like good luck, but like I'll show you the actual canon map, more detailed than the paper one I showed you. This is the big detailed one. So you can see a lot more detail with like the mountain ranges being a certain way, the coastline being a certain way, the rivers having a certain look to them. This kind of really paints the scale on a much better picture as you're looking through some of these areas. Like, I mean, you even have the key down here that's kind of giving you true scale to what you're looking at across the continent. And you, of course, have all of the different kind of climates and regions and borders. And this map is like one of the best things I've ever done in this project. One of the coolest things, I think. One of my proudest works is getting this map done for the continent of Blutora and kind of having this. This is 8K resolution. It's like made to zoom in super far on various parts of the continent and kind of take a look at, you know, the different roads and the riverways and the mountains and how all of the settlements kind of, you know, where they're positioned and how they're positioned and why they might be positioned that way, and some of the cool like features of the terrain and all of that kind of stuff, right? I love a good map. Maps are one of my favorite things in the whole world. It's a good time. Some of the things that we don't get in the Minecraft world are some of these islands. The coastline suffered big time with the shrinking down of the world for Minecraft. So like we don't have any of this off the coast of Minecraft. We don't have any of these like islands off of here. There's a good handful of islands as you go around places. Some bigger, some smaller, but like we kind of miss out on these when it comes to the Minecraft world. And like the rivers are very straightforward in Minecraft. They are just kind of like straight lines with how it generated. So you don't really get like the tributaries or anything like that. And they don't really have a lot of shape to them. But like in canon, you'll get some crazy business like this here. In Struton and what have you. So it's a whole thing. Could always do some mega terraforming to fix it up. Maybe if I wasn't doing it in survival. I don't know. It is a lot of work. It is a lot. You've built islands before, right? I mean, listen, I'll give you a little sliver of hope. If an island was to ever be built in the Minecraft world, it would be the island of RLM, for a specific reason that you don't know about yet. But if an island was ever going to be built in Minecraft, it would be this one. Right here. Just ask Stam to do some terraforming. Real, I'll just bring in some of the homies, and I'll make them do all the hard work on my behalf, and call it a day. It'll be good. It'll be a good time. Secrets, Angie. Classic. Okay. So this would be like simple solution. Lantern or copper lantern or what have you. I want to experiment. I like a good brewing stand. We could brewing stand lantern, whereas we did end rod down there. Brewing stand lantern could work, even with like a copper lantern. That's an option. I don't want to do a full block of lighting right here. Even though that works good with the brewing stand, it's just too bulky for what I want to do on the staircases. There is, of course, what we did below, which is an end rod as like an extension of the blaze rod in the brewing stand. That's an option as well. Kind of get a view from different areas here. It's not like centered. Like, maybe if it was centered, it would look good with these two. It's kind of like off to the side in a somewhat strange way. I don't know if I like love it, but also if I use it more often, these feel less out of place. You know what I mean? So like there is that part of it for sure. If it becomes more consistent around the staircases, maybe it feels a little more intentional. I like the copper lantern idea. I do know that you like the copper lantern idea, RJ. You are the #1 fan of copper lanterns in this chat. From what I could tell. Just for you. Just for you. We'll see what we could do. There's like different states of this, right? That's just like the first state. Like different levels as it oxidizes, maybe. I just don't know if it would like entirely fit the vibe. I don't know. We'll see. Where am I supposed to be? I always get lost. I don't know what staircase we're working on here. Here we go. Copper update is good. Yeah, big time. Yeah, let's turn that back off. Copper lantern. Just normal copper lantern. See, it's the color difference. At least it being that stage, that color difference, it's jarring. It's too jarring. Now, maybe if we get it to be, like, exposed, assuming there are different levels, I'm pretty sure there are. Like, if that became exposed copper, so it gets a little less orange, it could work. It kind of fits the iron palette a little better. Exposed is the closest we'll get. And it does affect the light level, I'm pretty sure, if it works anything like bulbs. I'm just kind of operating under assumptions. I wish I could have a copper soul lantern because of the blue flame with the completely oxidized lantern would be sweet. That would be sweet, actually. Sorry. Had to finish off my drink, and it broke the VTuber. I don't think the light level changes. Okay, that's actually good news for me in this instance. But we do need this to oxidize. Waiting for the day we can oxidize things manually. Hello? Why can't we? We have so many copper items. Why is there not a reverse deoxid? Like, I can swipe this with an axe to unoxidize it. Why can't I apply something to oxidize it? It might not be realistic, but it's Minecraft. Come on now. I want to be able to apply something to this to make it oxidize. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever I gotta do, man. Whatever I gotta do. Hit me with it. Give me some option to just like boom, boom, boom. Good to go, you know? That would be great. You may have something there? What do you mean? Gotta be a data pack. Surely, dude. Surely. We're gonna watch paint dry, I suppose. That thought process? Okay. Okay. I like it. At least spam them like you did with the lightning rods. Oh, just to like get more of them. I only have one copper lantern. I guess if I'm gonna use it, I would need more. I just want to see how it looks. I don't even know if I'm gonna use it. I'm leaning on no, but... Frick, man. I gotta use like copper torches. And copper torches are like... Ain't no way we're actually waiting. Made it to the grocery store in time. Let's go! Welcome back, Oof. Welcome back. Okay, I guess let's make some copper torches. It's like copper nuggets and all the usual from there, I think, right? We'll just get some of those. Copper chain with a lightning rod. Instead of using the branch end. Okay. Yeah. I can make it like all copper colored. I don't see. I'm gonna say it. I don't know if I want copper color to be one of the accent colors that appears a lot, because we're already using like grays, stone and iron and things like that as kind of like a contrasting color to all the wood and stuff. I don't know if I want to mix in a lot of like copper stuff, you know? I don't think copper armor ages, unfortunately. I don't think. I can't confirm, but I don't think. Okay, let's do that, and then I suppose figure out what this is gonna look like. So I need, I guess, 1 stack of those, and if I'm remembering correctly, it'll be those combined with sticks. Do I have sticks up here? I can make some if not. I have 8 sticks in there. Alright. So what you're saying is I need to make some. No problem. This should do the thing, I think. And then I guess I need more copper because of making the actual lantern, right? So this gets the torches. Okay. That gets us a lot of torches. That's nice. And then more copper from there. Talking about the copper armor. Peepo vanish. Never change, Hoof. Never change. You're great. Those pesky U's. Okay, that's a lot. That's a lot. Copper lanterns. Yeah, that's pretty good. We'll just have some extra torches to go with the rest. That'll be good. Okay, and put those up there. And let's see here. Which staircase were we working with? We were working with this one. Okay. Did that age? It did not. Okay. Okay, alright. Let's see about aging some lanterns here, if we may be so fortunate. Whoops. We'll probably go with, like, this for now. Probably be enough for the time being. Are we putting armor stands in this library? No, unlikely. Unlikely. I probably won't because I don't want to lose the scale. And I feel like it being as wide open as it is going to be a good thing. You know what I mean? Okay, so I guess now we wait for science. I want it to be a bookend. Yeah, I mean, it would be a cool place, but I think just for the aesthetic of what I want to go for this. Plus, we're gonna have enough things going on Abaxia that the last thing I need to do is add like a ton more armor stands in the area, just for the sake of like performance and lag and stuff. Especially with the like farms that I still need to build around here. Wouldn't it be hilarious if copper lanterns didn't have variations and chat let me set all of these out knowing without telling me that this was for nothing because there's only the default copper lantern? That would be crazy work. Ban all of them if so. Okay, we have we have an oxidized. All right, let's see here. I know I don't want to do that one. Am I okay with doing exposed? You know what? That is a lot more iron-like with a green light, which is cool. I like green. That is not a bad option. That is not a bad option right there. That one's pretty fun. That one is pretty fun. You know, it ain't bad. It ain't bad. Fun use of the new copper lantern. A little more interesting than just the iron. Color isn't as much of a departure. That one could definitely work. Thinking. I think it might be a winner. I think I've sat on it long enough. A solid 30 seconds of considering. I think that's all I need. Okay. If that's going to be the case, we are going to need a lot more. So, try to space these out up here. Just so happens that we started on this floor. So this has become our oxidizing station. I'm going to need to go get some honeycomb. Start with something like that, and we only need stage 2. Okay, Eggo Microwave in the chat. Boy. Okay, where do I keep yonder? What is the word? Hello? Yonder, honeycomb? Right here. Up and over and around and down. These are honeycomb blocks. Actually, I think I keep honeycomb itself separate. In this floor, perchance. Beehives. Tell me I'm not crazy. I could have sworn that I'm not crazy here. What is going on? He's going yoink or over the movies on Sunday. True. True. How's it going, Talia? Welcome in. Oh my god. Yeah, Echo and I are going to see a movie on Sunday. Did I say Saturday? I meant Sunday. Yeah, we're gonna go see a movie. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a good time. Where the heck did I put a honeycomb? If not with the honeycomb blocks, I know I have straight up honeycomb. I might have put it in like farming stuff. So yeah, right up there. Sure enough. Okay, give me 3 stacks. That'll do. And now we should be good. Boop. And I will do the rest of these in crafting for ease of remembering. And we'll just try to keep up with these as we go. This will be a good start, though. We can start placing some of these, and then more will oxidize while we're waiting, and so on and so forth, or while we're building, rather, and we'll be good. We'll be good. It'll be a good time. Okay. That's probably good. Probably good. Gonna see me plus your mother. It's a great one. Classic. Okay. We're good. Let's start placing some. We've got 3. Whoa. 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 Okay, that's 1 staircase. Toggle that off. Let me just double check. I start this on the thickest level. Okay. Good deal. I can do that. Right there. Right there. I might need some more brewing stands. Who'd have thought building lights with brewing stands would be slightly annoying. Nice. Also, I gotta make sure there's no torches on the stairs. That probably helps. Good. Okay, next staircase. Probably just got 1 room at a time. Get the stairs done while we're at it. Oh. Frozen dead in his tracks. I hope these line up the same for the lighting to work to the same degree each time. I think it is. Okay. Don't need that one. That might be dark enough, but we'll see. Figure that out eventually. Okay, get rid of that one. Okay. Keep that one there for now, I suppose. That's all good. Progress. We're gonna need so many of these, dude. So many. We'll drop the barks for a second. Those are working pretty good. We're getting some good oxidizing rates, I tell you what. Oh, he's still kicking. Okay. These are normal lanterns. Frick. Frick. I'm placing normal lanterns. Somebody was watching that happen and waiting for me to figure it out. How dare you not say anything? Did that one... Am I crazy? Did one of those... Did I not pick up one of those? Did that, like, fall in the cracks? What's happening? Maybe not. Maybe I'm crazy. Entirely possible. The golems really tickle my fancy. They're nice. I like the golems. They're cool. Okay. Let's get some more going here. We got 8 more. Good stuff. Okay, we did all of this side in this room. Wait. I did this one too. I'm one step ahead of myself. And up. And brewing stand. And lantern. That's probably too dark, but, you know, we'll figure it out. We'll just do this for now. I was typing out the message while I realized what you did. I love that you can pose them when they oxidize. Such a cool idea. Yeah, for sure, for sure. We're getting about to the point where I need to go pick up all of the golems and then put new ones down. Whoa! Ain't no way. Free forehead kisses? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy work. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the raid, mama. How's it going? How you doing? Welcome in, everybody. Hope you're all doing good. We're building a library. It's also a storage room. It's pretty big and crazy and cool and quirky and fun. It's a good time. Good time around here. I hope you like that vibe because that's what we got. That's what we're doing. How's it going, Luna? Welcome in, Luna. Good to see you, friend. And welcome in, Clarissa. And Mama, of course. Oh my gosh, it's going good. Heck yeah. Love it. Hope everyone's doing well. We've been going at it. The library is almost done. It's so close. We're at the lighting phase now, so we're kind of figuring out some of the lighting that we want to finalize and what that looks like and all kinds of fun stuff like that. So that's kind of where we're at. This is our forever world, and we're building the forever storage room after 10.5 years of being in this world. It took long enough. But this is a storage room worthy of a 10-year world. We had to go all in on this one. I have never done a storage room even half as big as this, I feel like. So we're making it happen. We're doing some good stuff. Alt Acrylic telling me to stretch break right after a raid is crazy work. Alt Acrylic loves to see me fail. I'm attempting to build a cloud castle. I cannot make clouds for real. It's okay. Organics come with time. It's a trial and error type business. I have never tried to build a cloud in all of my Minecraft time. I've tried to do like little smoke things out of like smokestacks and stuff. That's about the extent. You'll get there though. I believe in you. I believe in you. Anything's possible. Some things take more time to learn than others, you know. We don't all get to be as talented as Hoof, you know? Okay, there's that side. I've only got 3 lanterns. I'm gonna need some more before we go further. Let's check our pool here and see what we've got to work with. Doing the outlines, and I'm gonna add on the fluff when it's done. That's fair. That's a good way to do it. Working with outlines first with anything whatsoever is always gonna help the end result, I think. Like, it might be a little more tedious, maybe a little more time consuming, but that's one of those things that's just worth the added time required and whatnot. In my opinion, for sure. Oh, here we go. Lever right there, chain right there, brewing stone right there, lantern right there. Good stuff. Your wings? Oh, frick. All my other wings are like broken too. I need to go on like a tool and wing healing spree. I've been procrastinating and just scraping by, but yeah, it's about time. It is about time I fix those bad boys. I love how you're making your lights. Thanks. We just came up with this right before you raided in, and we were kind of figuring out what we wanted to do for the staircases. On the bottom floor, we did that lighting. We determined hidden lighting beneath the floorboards at a certain light level was going to be good. So we did that. That was really tedious. That took a couple streams. And then it was like, okay, we need to light up the staircases. So what's something fun we could do that would fit the vibe? So we went this, using exposed copper lanterns, which is a good vibe. We got the big fancy chandelier in the middle, which is my favorite part so far, with how crazy and complicated and cool that is. But yeah, we're doing good stuff. Good stuff. Next room. How's it going, J-Sab? Welcome in. Oh, bing bonk. Give me that. Okay, good stuff. My brain would break trying to do a build this big. I mean, you get there. You get there. I mean, if you would have told me from like 5 years ago I was going to be doing this build, no chance. No shot. Let alone me from like 10 years ago. But hey, there's a lot you can do with time and practice and experience and dedication, I suppose. All those things, you know? Inspiration, the biggest tool of all. Okay, where was the... I think the initial room is... I have the red shulker. That's right, I have the lanterns here. Or no, I had the red shulker. That's what I was looking for before. Now it's just this. Okay. Let me sleep. And we'll get going. Some more of these. I want to have like at least 4 at a time, so I can do like one entire staircase. We're gonna have a lot more than I actually need for these staircases, but I might end up using more of these throughout, because we still got to figure out a lot more of the lighting, so TBD on that front. We'll see. Okay. I think this one was already done. Check both sides. Lanterns are in the pink room. Okay, thank you for that. I should have looked at that. I did color code this library and then proceed to get lost because I wasn't paying attention to the color coding. Would be me. Would be me. Whoa, straggler. Hello. No, thank you. Okay, alright, that's better. I didn't think so. Don't want no lingering torches around here. None of that business. I gotta go get ready for the weekend trip. Ooh, weekend trip, heck yeah, but it was wonderful to catch up with you. Heck yeah, dude. Enjoy your weekend trip. Hope that goes well. Thank you so much for the raid. Wishing you all the best. We'll be here. We'll be doing our thing. Bit by bit. Up we go and around town. Also, I'll get you added into the raid book for the future raid haul. I'll make sure to do that before I forget as well. Tell you what, raids will become a lot cooler once we have that raid hall built, and then there's actually some cool thing that we get to do when people raid. That'll be nice. Okay, I think that's everything in orange room, and I got 4 more lanterns, which works perfectly. So now we'll go to cyan. We'll get these done. Get rid of this guy. Bing, bing, bonk. Oh, shoot, frick. There we go. Got it, got it, got it. And I'll keep that one down there for now, I think. We'll go to these. Every torch we get rid of is 1 step closer to completion. I'll keep that one up there for now. I'll be fine. Oh yeah, I guess technically we only need 3 per level, not 4. 4 floors, 3 staircases. Math wasn't mathin'. I think pink room is this one. Okay, we got 9 more to go through. I might as well, like, oxidize all of these, because at the end of the day, if I ever need regular copper lanterns, those are easy enough. You just make. Oxidizing them is the tedious thing. And at the end of the day, you know what I could do? Is I could get, like, just enough of these, like this round, and then let the rest of these oxidize all the way. Because if I ever need a lesser stage, I can unoxidize. But the tricky part is getting them all the way oxidized, so I could just leave all of these. Leave all of these to go, and then pick them up when they're done, and then go from there. That could be good. How's it going, Snowy? Welcome in. Hoi hoi. How doing? So close. Life. So close. Nor. Say it ain't so. Okay, no torches there. 1 torch right here. Get rid of that guy. That one. Got that one. Got that one. 2 to go, and one of these staircases good to go. We'll figure out the next little bit. I'm great. Home from work. About to have a little smug tee. Oh, shoot. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Gummy emote? Are we talking... Oh, snap. How you? I'm doing okay. I mean, if I'm live, you know I'm doing decent. Spoizy. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, if I'm live, that means I was feeling good enough on that day to go live, which is a good sign. So there's that. You know, still going through it. Still going through my little depression spiral, but you know, some days are better, some days are worse. Today is not bad. Today is not too bad. Moody. Yeah. Okay, we got those lights on the staircases. I like that. That's a good start, good step. I wonder about... Speaking of unique areas, I mean, we have like... How much is that torch carrying for this bridge? Because we have the candles, and they're doing a pretty good job. And then we have the lighting in the tower here, which is like proper light level we don't have to worry about. This might be lit up enough. The bridges might not need anything else after the candles. These might be okay. The whole tower outside might be fine. Like, those torches gotta go. We gotta figure out some spawn proofing in those little slots, but... Happy to see you, and please remember, if you need chat, I think his DMs are always open. Appreciate you, Snowy, for sure. This place looks awesome. Thanks, Gecko. Welcome in. How you doing? This is our mega library storage room. Library first, storage room second. The storage room is hidden underneath the library, metaphorically. It's actually in the walls where I store everything, but that's the idea. Storage room. That also happens to be a library. And right now, we're in the lighting phase. We're pretty close to having it done. It's pretty far along. But, still gotta figure out lighting. Like, the bottom floor, I'm pretty happy with. We gotta figure out the bookcases, but, like, got rid of torches. This is all going good. Trying to figure out something. We figured out something for the staircases and stuff, so we're getting there. We're doing lighting work at the moment. But, yeah, it's pretty cool. This project's been a lot of fun. For sure. I forgot to tell chat my daughter got her first job. Let's go, Darkberry! Heck yeah, dude. Put string in those slots. String does not spawn proof. Contrary to what you might think. String does not spawn proof. Drop those. Don't care about that. Okay, so if we don't need to do that middle area, I guess now we can start to try and think about like what we want to do on each floor, you know? Where to even start? We can no longer hide lighting in the floor, so we gotta come up with something different. Gotta come up with something different. How long have you been working on this? That's a tricky question, because technically I started this library over a year ago, but I haven't been working on it. Like, I get distracted. Other projects pull my attention away for long periods of time. Other, like, stream things I'm doing pull my attention away. So, like, realistically, if all of the time was butted together on, like, a normal stream schedule, this project would be, like, month and a half, 2 months, maybe a little more. But I have very ADHD, so it's a miracle that I have put as much time into this over the past couple months as I have without getting pulled away into other big projects. I'm trying my best to check off my to-do list. My to-do list is way too long, full of unfinished projects. So we're trying to chug away at 1 or 2 at a time and have less ongoing, so I have a project I started 3 years ago, but I have long sessions of no progress. Yep. Yep. That's my life. Yep. Totally relatable. She had to do tax forms and benefits and started crying. I was like, ah, yes. The joys of learning how much money you don't get to take home. Classic. Classic. I tell you what. I know the starting point. We can do some more of these braziers. Right here. For each of these floors. That can at the very least be a good starting point. Beyond that, we could probably do some lighting on these pillars from the staircases. At least these two. To help do some lighting there. And that lighting could be the same as what we did right here. We want to have more of those. That's really eating into our resources, but like totally possible. And then we can go from there. Hall of Fame, looking at already like, dude, don't remind me. Don't do that to me. Realistically, we would want it to start pretty high. I think it's okay if it starts there. If we're going to do like more of these, for example. Because I don't want it to come down and bonk your head. But at this point, we can make this like a consistent feature. Right? And then at that point, we don't need these. We might need something at the railing, depending, like, definitely maybe on the corner, but, like, through here, we start to get some more lighting figured out. This is surely too dark. Light level 1. That 0 was where the railing is. Nothing's gonna spawn there. So, yeah, technically that works, but that's darker than I would want at the end of the day, so it's a start. If we want to do this all the way through. I guess starting with orange room. It'll do. Okay, get rid of all of these in the middle. Every torch we get rid of, another torch closer to completion. We're not at the final phase yet. After the lighting, we do still have to do the entryway, but it's pretty close. Pretty close to being done. Pink room. Pink room. Okay, am I out of copper lanterns? Yeah. So now we're just picking up. Whoa! Look at this guy. That's weathered. Weathered looks cool. Big fan. Big fan. Not for this project, but for another project, surely. That's a nice one. I like weathered. Green boy. I do like green. Green is a good color. If you couldn't tell. If you couldn't tell, I'm not sure what gives it away, but something gives it away. I like green. I still need to, one of these days, dye my hair in real life this color again. Or try to get close to this color. Can't wait for my hair to get longer, though. At least my hair is starting to exit the awkward stage. It is very much in the awkward stage, and the fact that it's curly doesn't help. It's very curly hair, but like, even with the curls, it's starting to get down to my shoulders, slowly but surely. So we're starting to get past the awkward phase, which is nice. I could also straighten it. And if I straightened it, it looks even longer, which is nice. So maybe I'll straighten it again soon. Mayhaps. Maybe straighten it, get a little picture in the Discord. Update you guys on that. Okay, 13 more. Where are we? Orange room. Can't wait for the Marilyn Monroe look. Heck yeah. Iconic. I got a really bad haircut a little less than a month ago, and my hair is also in an awkward phase. No. I'm sorry, Talia. I lost like 6 inches off my hair. No. Life. I went too high on that. That one was too high. Whoops. What tool do I use for an axe? I'm trying my best. That was far more complicated than it needed to be. Okay. I'm growing my hair out just long enough for a tiny ponytail. It's also in the awkward phase. Fair enough. Love a good awkward phase. That's like my entire childhood. Should I make more levers rather than pulling out of here? Maybe I should. Whoa!
Happy 48 months.
It ain't so. Oh my gosh. Super. Thank you so much for the 4 years. 4 freaking years, dude. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. I hope you're doing good, Super. It's good to see you, buddy. So good to see ya. 4 years. That's crazy, dude. 4 years, chat. Holy. Do I have cobblestone around here? I don't think I do. I have 19. That's not gonna cut it. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. It's not a phase, it's reality. True. Somebody wanna find a time machine and then go tell past me to consider the fact that you're actually a woman. So maybe get a head start on that. That would be great, thanks. Okay, we'll do that, and I think it's good because we don't have any pillars on the top floor. So on the top floor, we would need to do something entirely different. I'm not sure what that is. We'll figure that out at some point. I plan on cutting my own hair soon, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be fantastic. No, it's not, says Dark Fairy. I might check out TwitchCon Europe too. Are you ever going to go to TwitchCon US? Yeah. I'll go to TwitchCon NA again one of these days. That one's a lot more doable for me for sure. But being that I've been there once, I was always going to make EU the next one I went to whenever I got the chance to kind of spread the love around. So yeah, I'll go to TwitchCon NA again one of these times. Probably not in the same year. I feel like I won't have the money to do that, but it was a good experience, and I think EU would be a great time. So I'm definitely gonna look to make it to EU this year. The more we fill the dono goal, the more likely it is. I kind of explained it earlier as like, for those of you guys who are really hoping we hit the goal, we don't necessarily have to hit the full 2,000 goal per se. If we do hit the goal, I'm 100% making it. And if we get halfway through the goal, there's a 50% chance I make it. If we get, 3/4 of the way through the goal, there's a 75% chance I make it. It's pretty much like that, right? Hitting the goal fully guarantees I can make it. And then anything less, it's like, chance I can make it. We'll see. I want to try my best to make it regardless, so we'll see. But I definitely can't do it without the support of the goal. So we'll see how it goes, but it's long enough out. It's long enough in advance right now that we have plenty of time to try and raise the money for it, which is good. We're not like in a crunch. And we've already made it $351 of the way there, which is insane. You guys are crazy. I can't believe we're already that far into the goal. It's crazy business. Okay, we already did orange room. While you're at it, tell 9-year-old me to buy a house while you still can. True. Why are you in school at 9 years old when you should be buying a house? Hello? Real talk, though. If you are a recent homeowner, plug your ears. If you are a recent homeowner, you don't need the energy I am about to throw into the chat, okay? With that being said, I am so glad that I am no longer in a situation where I own a house, funny enough. Because, like, before the divorce and everything, it was, like, a big deal getting a house and being a homeowner. Given the state of everything, IRL, economically, politically, everything like that, I'm actually so relieved. I am actually through the roof that I am not responsible for a house anymore. I am so happy that I am not responsible for a house anymore. In this day and time, not for me. Not for me. It's not looking too good. It's not looking too good. I'll stay renting or crashing with family or roommating with friends, whatever. Homeowning, not for me, not for a long time. I feel that. Oh, we're gonna hit the goal, says Dark Fairy. Oh? Heck yeah. I was too busy, I should have been investing in a Roth IRA. That's right. That's right. There's so much to do, so much work, so much money, yeah. Yep. Yep. How's it going, drones? Welcome in. Not until these internet rates go down. Tell you what. Go to sleep. Oh wait, why do I think I gotta sleep? I just gotta eat. What is wrong with me? What is going on? Hello, dink donk. Wake up, streamer. I guess I could technically do these on that pillar as well. It would just line up weird with that little piece, and I don't really want to interrupt that. Just a thought. I make sure I'm getting rid of these torches underneath the lanterns. I can kind of visualize the progress a little bit better. I hope I didn't forget to oxidize or wax those before I put those up. I did. Shoot. Probably just pink floor that I forgot. Surely? That one's waxed. That one's waxed. Alright, inconsistencies. That one's not. Oh, classic. I'm doing okay, drones. I'm doing okay today. It's an alright day. It's an alright day. I got a brand new sunlight lamp. I live in Michigan. Very overcast all the time. Very depressing. Seasonal depression like crazy. Nighttime comes way too early. All that kind of stuff. Got a little sunlight UV lamp type thing set up on my desk today. Just arrived. That's been nice so far today. I've only had it for the one day, but definitely not too dark around here. And the fact that it's like white light, I think helps a lot too. Rather than like a yellow light from just like an overhead light or something, which just like doesn't really do it, you know? It's completely different, but like it emulates sunlight pretty good. Tell my brother not to say no to refuse the house our parents had for us. I just found out I missed out on moving back to my childhood home and renting from my parents because my brother decided he didn't want to. Oh, no! Holy dude. My only chance in the next 10 years will be my grandparents' home, but my cousins already live their town, so yeah, probably not that. Frick, man. My brother and I could be living in our own place right now, but he decided when he graduated high school he didn't want the house, and now we're both stuck living with our parents because it's too expensive to live anywhere else now. Yeah. No, I feel that. Combined living situations to make it affordable is the reality of the world right now. Tell you what. Oh, that was my last brewing stand. Shoot! Tell me I can make more. Easy. A big no thanks to adulting. Honestly, well said. Well said. Can I just not? Can I wiggle my way out? I don't really like it. I don't really like it. It's not for me. Okay, crafting table. Hello. There we go. Alright, which room were we in? Green room. Sure enough. Got one more, and then we need to go get more lanterns off the ground. Can I get a refund on adulting? Honestly. Yup. Yup. Not what I signed up for entirely. Okay, back to pink room. Gonna get harder and harder to scrounge up these lamps because we've got fewer out here oxidizing. Three more. Definitely for me, I'm the baby. This doesn't work for me. Felt. Whoops. Nice. Okay. I forgot. We're not going room to room. We're going level to level. Okay, back to pink room again. Do 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 do. Dink donk, bink bonk. Okay, and then I guess we're waiting because none of these are ready. All right, time to watch paint dry. The thing is, all this time I thought it was my parents that changed their minds on letting us move into the house and decided to sell it because the people that were renting it in the meantime didn't. The one thing we told them not to do and ended up catching the house on fire. Oh my god. Yeah, that's. Oh my god. As a kid, I thought that would be fun, but now adulthood would be fun. But now, as an adult, I'm like, I want to be a kid again. I feel that. I feel that. I'm with you. I'm with you. All right, while we're waiting, tab out for half a second. Go back to elementary school years, please, says our day. Holy dude. I don't think I had any years in school that were like good. Maybe like a brief period of time at the end of 8th grade, things were actually chill. That was about it. A lot of stuff going on otherwise. There's a lot going on in my various discords, and I stay on top of every notification ever, unfortunately, so that's my life. It's fine, it's great, it's fine. We're fine, it's great. Anyway. Blue Bit wasn't that bad overall. Elementary, middle, and high school had so much drama. Yeah. Yeah. Middle school was like my proper, like, welcome to how awful the world is. Like 6th grade, I was like, oh, this is the thing. Okay. This sucks. That there, got all these. Got all those. Put these a little closer, just kind of group them up. 3 more is something. Where do we leave off? We got this floor done. We got both of those, so we got both of these. This is actually all we need for these pillars at the very least. Let's get these done. I don't know how that happened. You actually get away with quite a few of these torches away from the edges there. It was when I met my friend group that I didn't realize was toxic until halfway through high school. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I hear you on that. Alright, let's check and make sure I did this room. I'm pretty sure we're good here. Okay. So that's one more piece of lighting done throughout. One step closer to where we want to be. Probably going to be a lot of that as we go. Like, we'll figure out the next thing we want to do on those floors, and we'll do it all throughout the library, and then the next thing until we eventually, like, kind of hit a spot where we've done it all. In little increments like that at a time. I'm kind of get these put away. I'll tell you what, let me take these and maybe put those with the guild items. Make some more room in there. For levers and... honestly... keep all these together right there. And then, yeah, I do need these for the guild stuff, so we'll do that. Let me add that raid real quick from a little earlier. First time with there we go. Heck yeah, we got it. Wait, inspire with acrylic? That's the one. That's the one. Hit me. That series. We'll get back to it one of these days. When things are not as rough, we'll get uploading again. When things are less rough, oh my gosh. How are you? I'm doing. Life is lifing. That's why I haven't uploaded for a long time, but when I'm in a better place mentally, there will be more uploads. For sure. But, yeah. It's just on pause in the meantime. Is that root beer? Yes. I'm in the way. Hold on. It's Barks. Because Barks has bite, and it's the best root beer. So, you know. We're all about it. We're all about it around here. Barks got bite. Telling you what. It's my golden carrot. I just retextured it. Threw a little retexture on my little golden carrots. It's my favorite soda. I like me some root beer, and I like me some Barks. First time I saw it, I thought it was quartzite. No, that's fair. It's like behind my person, my little VTuber, and it's hard to tell. So like, that's on me. I am a family-friendly stream, so it is kind of funny that it could be passed off as that. But yeah, it's just my little root beer. Just my little root beer is all. But you know, anyway, welcome in, Wish. Good to have you. Welcome in, Kales as well. I know you've been around, just first time chatting, but either way. Anyways, welcome in, guys. Hope you're doing well. Also, Wish, you are one of very few people who have found the stream after finding the YouTube series first. So, bonus points to you for having that flex. Oh yeah, I remember what I was doing. I was doing that iron. That's right. Bonus points to you for that. There's not been many people who have discovered the stream second to the YouTube. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool, yeah. We'll get that series going again before too long. But in the meantime, on our stream, we have a different one that we do on stream. Completely different. I mean, it's all building, of course, but you know. This has been one of our big projects we've been working on lately, the City of Annocia. We're just coming along pretty good. Today was a library day, we decided, working on our storage room, but we are maybe a little over halfway done with the City of Annocia here. Ouch, my ear holes. I need some XP. I need to fix these wings up. Anyway. We got that iron put away. Is it time? Is that last set enchanted? Uh-huh! The wings of prestidigitation. Beautiful. We got one more set I can burn through before I gotta go fix those up. I got the prestidigitation wings. Beautiful. Alright, I think we're done here. You're a great builder. Thanks. I try my best. I've learned a lot over the years. We do what we can around here. For sure. I tell you what, chat. The wings I named, I love it. I tell you what, I think we're at a pretty good stopping point. We got all of the lighting done on the bottom floor. We hit all that lighting under the floor. That's all looking good. Thank you for the easy viewers. We did the lighting on the staircase all throughout the place. Got all that done. We did these bits of lighting on the outside of the staircases on each of the floors. That's a pretty good step. There's a lot more lighting that still needs to be figured out, right? We don't want any torches around here, so a little bit more still needs to happen, but at the end of the day, we're making good work, good progress, good time. Oxidizing more of these guys in the meanwhile, and slowly but surely, we are getting closer to having the lighting finalized. I'm actually gonna maybe... You know what, actually? I see us using more of these, so I might as well just keep getting these at stage 2. But anyways, getting closer to finishing up the lighting, and then we can do the entryway, and then we're done with this build. I cannot wait. Okay. Yeah, check your drips. Make sure you got your drips. I am going to make extra certain to AFK here after stream to oxidize the rest of those. I need to remember not to log out. We need a good little thumbnail, though. What do we want our thumbnail to be? Can you place these on a diagonal? Unfortunately, no. That's okay. We'll do our thumbnail for the VOD right here. And we'll go... right here. And zoom it in more. Get a screenshot. That's good. I like it. It's just a VOD thumbnail. Doesn't need to be crazy. Bing, bang, boom. Thank you for your service. I will put you here for now, and I will come get you later. Okay. Alright, in that case, I think I'm good to, I guess, not pause the game because I'm oxidizing. I'll just crafting table box myself and see what we can do here. Alright. Alright, I have a raid suggestion. Hit me in DMs. Hit me in DMs. I'll give a little look-see. A little bit of look-see. By the way, chat, any of you guys who came in from raids or any of the sort, newer to stream, just popping in, don't forget to follow if you want to know when we go live next. I usually have a stream schedule, but I'm currently not operating with a schedule. Just because I have a lot going on personally. So I don't know when I'm live next. It could be tomorrow, it could be the next day, it could be a week from now. There's really no telling, but at least if you follow, you know. And you can also join the Discord if you want to get notifications there. !Discord. That's a great place to keep up. The best place to keep up, as a matter of fact, because I'll actually post updates in there. Let's see. Oh, good call, good call, good call. I like it. I like it. Good suggestion. I wouldn't have caught that otherwise. I wouldn't have caught that otherwise. All right. Yeah, let's do it. All right, chat. We're going to go raid into a little charity action. We are going to go raid into a little charity action. We're going to raid Love Tropics because Jamal is currently hosting. Jamal is hosting Love Tropics right now. Don't you love to see it? Homie of the stream. We love Jamal. Longest homie I've known on Twitch, believe it or not. Big friend to stream. Send you guys over there to support Love Tropics, doing some charity stuff. And, of course, Jamal, who is hosting. And all such things as those. Make sure you got your drips. Make sure you got your raid message if you want it. Beep, beep coming through. And have a good rest of your day. And maybe tomorrow. I don't know when I'll see you next, but I hope it is a fantastic time until I do see you next. Reminder, of course, I'll be around in the Discord. And you might see me redeeming dailies and other streams. And all of that kind of stuff, right? We'll go send some love Jamal's way, doing some of that stuff. I see Mandolin on there, another one-shot homie in the background on stream. That's pretty cool. Okay, I think that's a good day. Thank you guys so much for all the support today. Seriously, it's insane. It's crazy. I appreciate it so much. You guys are the best, insane, awesome. I love it. Like I don't have words sometimes. Okay, I don't have words, but you guys are the best. Have a good one. I'll see you later. Goodbye, Jimmy Love. Goodbye, Dab and Sloppy. Goodbye, Dark Fairy and Sala and RJ. Goodbye, Kales. Goodbye. Anyone else who's in chat that I can't see right now? I will see you on the next stream. Goodbye.
I love it as well.